Alrighty. Howdy everyone. How are you doing? Thank you for stopping by for another stream. Today, the music you were just listening to, sorry, my mind completely blanked even though I do this every time. The music you were just listening to was Alice of the Night by DDBY off of their album Cafe de Toho 3. I think at this point I've used at least one song from each of the Cafe de Tohos, except for maybe 7, so maybe that will be next. I know I say this every time that I play one of these tracks, but DDBY just has a really consistent, great tone to their music. So if that song at all interested you, I highly recommend look it up. Cafe de Toho. You won't regret it. Now, in the interest of the game we were playing today, West of Loathing, I was actually looking to try and get maybe some cowboy music. Get some western up in here, maybe a little country, of course within the Toho vein as we usually do. And I found it really hard to find anything. Like my YouTube history is just full of Toho cowboy music, Toho western music, all sorts of stuff like that. And all I could find was some random track from Wily Beast that I didn't recognize because I haven't played that game. And I think it's a shame. We need some Toho country up in this house. But for now, cafe music is perfectly fine. Howdy, House of Peculiars. Thank you for the follow. I saw that you followed while we were offline. Really do appreciate it. So today, we are continuing a little game by the name of West of Loathing. If there's anyone here who does not know what the game is about, it's about a young man who's fed up with his life on a farm, and he heads west. And that's about all we know. There's something about a bunch of cows, killer cows, that are making life in the West less than it could be. And we've got a partner coming along with us who is worried about people coming to life after death. And that's pretty much all I remember. And I think that's pretty much all we learned. So I'm glad I remembered at least that much. Let's hop right in. We are. Alright, we named ourselves Fozzie Barkley. What a name. We're here to continue the legend of our friend Fozzie. Okay, so I don't remember what kind of quests we got going, but our partner surely does. What do you think we should do next, Doc? Mr. Smee at the rail camp said they needed a bunch of dynamite to clear the path for the tracks. What about all that TNT back at your house? Nothing doing, that's mine. Right, what else we got? Okay, we gotta get it from the goblins. What else we got there? So I think that was the main quest, so we should see if we got anything else. So just poking around in dirt water, see if anybody needs help. Deal with the Potemkin gang. Deal with the millenary bandits. Tell the bartender that I try to fix the broken piano player. And that's it. So those are our side quests then. A couple of wanted people. Forget what was up about the piano player. I know it's like the actual person and not the piano itself. So maybe let's go see what's up there. Wait. I think it's this way. Yeah. Stone. What's up, buddy? Howdy, Fozzie. Anything I can get for you? Hey, Lloyd. Need help with anything? Any luck with the piano player? Okay, he won't tell us about it. You lift up the piano player's coat to reveal the hatch on his back that leads to his innards. It's locked, but it's not a very good lock. You pick the lock. You open the hatch and check out the machinery inside. There's obviously something wrong, given all the plinking and sporinging and clicking noises coming out of the gears and stuff. It looks pretty complicated. You recalibrate some springs and rearrange some gears. The machinery inside starts operating smoothly. The music improves immediately. As easy as that. Hey Lloyd, fix the piano player for you. Thought so. He sounds much better. Thanks a heap, Fozzie. I'd offer you a free room in exchange, but you already got one. Is there anything else? Nope. Everything's right as rain here. If you're looking for work, you might ask the jailhouse. Alright. Thanks, Lloyd. Okay. So what do we got here? So it said Millenary and Potemkin were the two we got to deal with still. I've also never been to this mine, so I think I'm just gonna head there first. You find a pair of binoculars hanging on a passing cactus. I mean a cactus you're passing, not a cactus that's passing you. It only looked like it was passing you because of your frame of reference. This will come in handy. It will also come in pairs, because otherwise they wouldn't be binoculars. An exposed meat vein. It's a little gross. Well, you don't want to explore a place called the Snake Pit Mine? No. Well, gosh. Look at the mining equipment. You have no idea what any of it does. Do we ask Alice to explain or explain to Alice? Let's explain it to Alice, see what she thinks. Hey, Alice. What? Just wanted to tell you about this mining stuff. Okay. So this first machine here, this is an automatic... I go with dust. Dust. Sloffer. Alice stares at you blankly. And this thing over here, this thing is used to extract columnar pyrite. And then dredge it. Alice sighs. This third machine, this is a metamorphic clay divider. It converts slate into hard sulfur. Alice rolls her eyes. Are you finished? Yes. What does that do for us, Mind Splayer? Do you think you know a lot about mining? You gain XP when you interact with mining stuff. Ah. Handy. Think you know about a lot about mining, yeah. Yo, Pop Duty, thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate it. And hello, Mac. How you doing? It's you about art. You think you know a lot about art. Nice stream. Thank you, Pop. I do try. See a snake coiled up in a little hole. Well, I guess we gotta pull it out and punch it. Naturally. Coiled snake. Oh, we're just gonna womp this guy, no problem. What's poppin'? Not a whole lot. It's just the usual, man. A little bit of school, a little bit of streaming. As you do. You skin it with your trusty knife. Oh right, I have a skinning knife. That'll come in handy. Got me an unrefined meat nugget. 3 of them. Hard-working fella. I don't know about hard-working. There's a smoking snake in the smoking hole. At least he's keeping it to the right place there. Okay. Let's just give him the old cut. You really smoked that snake. I mean, you didn't smoke it like you'd smoke a cheroot. You just smoked it figuratively. What's we got here? Kerosene, smelling salts, and dynamite. I lighted it on sight. Yeah, man. That's what I do best. A den full of snake eggs. Do snakes come out of eggs? Is that a thing? Or is this a joke? I honestly couldn't tell you. They do. Wow. Okay. So they all have 1 HP. I guess I just gotta beat them before they hatch. Which, our partner can do. No problem. Oh, I shot her. Okay, never mind. It doesn't matter. Easy. Easy game. Somebody left a pick here. Pick it up. Can we mine now? Neat. Snakes do come out of eggs? I mean, I guess it makes sense. Like, the reptiles or whatever. Just like frogs come out of eggs. Although they're amphibians, I guess that's different. But like, I couldn't think of any other way a snake would be born. A pickaxe will come in handy. Let's see, I think we did all of these. The railroad and Gustav's, I know the main story. So we're headed up here. So let's go to the ranch. You like the walking cycles? Yeah, I forget how I got it. I think I read a book about walking funny, and it, now I walk funny. Find a flyer for a dynamite store up north. It's charred around the edges, like it got blown out here on an explosion. You mark the address down on your map. Well, that'll be handy. Oh no. Angry cow. What do you gotta say? Considering there's a cow standing right there, maybe this isn't a good time for a chat. Fine. Let's punch this cow. Gonna have to deal with this cow if you want to explore this area. Ooh, he's a beefy boy. So I guess we'll beef it up. Do a nice punch. Man, why do they always go for partner? Yeah, man, cow fight. Strong cow, he sure is. Banish that demonic cow from this realm. Get thee hence, little doggy. Another ranch wrecked by marauding cattle. It's a damn shame. Why do you think they do it? I don't think there's any motive other than to cause suffering. Abject suffering. Give me a length of rope. Oh, can we get a needle? Hell yeah. Something buried in the smoldering embers. A red-hot poker. Is that a weapon? Why, I reckon I hardly know her. Deals hot damage instead of physical. Interesting. 7 to 9, 6 to 9. So it's basically the same as what I got. But hot damage instead of physical. Could be handy. Found a needle in there, good eyes. Yeah, man, I'm a bit of an expert at haystack diving. You notice some words carved into the side of the outhouse. Curly was here. Wait a second, do you recognize that name? Curly Butterfield, the legend of Curly's meat. Looks like maybe this outhouse is worth investigating. Luckily, you don't have to actually go inside the outhouse, because once you open the door you find a map scratched in the inside of it. The map reveals the location of a mine just west of the ranch, labeled Coal Ridge. There's an inset map of the mine itself with a big X scrawled between 3 strange triangular icons. Neat. You can churn something. Need lockpicking 2. Need a whole 400 XP for that, yikes. To your horror, you see that every single cow in the Butterfield dairy herd is now an Ungolith, an infernal cow spirit bound in stone. They're not dangerous unless you get near them. I mean, I guess we should. There's still an effectively infinite number of Ungoliths here. Well, have at ye, Ungolith. Doing some sort of crazy cow magic, what the heck? You thin the herd a little. Not enough. It can never be enough. Wonder if this is actually infinite, like, is this just an XP grinding type thing? So the thing says effectively infinite, right? Let's give it one more shot. 2 of them. Let's go for that one. And partner is weak as heck. Can never be enough. It must just be an infinite XP type thing. Alright. Well, let's go get this treasure. You round a corridor in a box canyon, find yourself face to face with a pyrobove. You're boxed in. Spooky. One less pyrobove terrorizing the countryside. I'll just stay out here and watch the horses. Don't mind me. Don't mind me? Ugh, don't start with the puns. No better than those damn Ross kids. There's a row of lockers here. Must have been used for storing the personal effects of the fellers who used to work this mine. First one's labeled Ellsbury WM and doesn't have a lock on it. The label on the second one's covered in some kind of white goo. The third one is labeled Loose Ben and has a combination lock on it. I guess on the first one. It contains one of those mining helmets with a lamp on it and a bottle of laudanum. Okay, well, let's open the white goo one. You open the door to reveal a skeleton covered in the same white goo that was on the outside of the locker. Ah, you get it. This guy must have died after his coworkers played a prank on him, where they stuffed him into his locker and then filled it with shaving cream. I can't believe you dang jerk stuffed me into my locker and then filled it with shaving cream. I died from that, yells the skeleton, confirming both your insight and his vengeful, murderous intent. Well, let's get him. Shaving cream covered skeleton. Well, he's kind of a strong boy. Can't hit me worth nothing though. Well, at least he's not suffering anymore, and his bones are really clean. So third one, Loose Ben, has a combination lock. You don't know the combo. Okay. And the mining sound is so loud. Whoa, this just opens into a 30-foot shaft. I think we got a rope. It's the spot Curly's toilet's note mentioned. What are we gonna get? Weird. There's a compass buried there. This was Curly Butterfield's compass, but that dude must have always been lost, because this thing points every which way but north. Compass needle is pointing generally northwestish. So we gotta go northwest. I see. Ooh, it's all foggy here. Is this some sort of summoning circle? You hate this spiral. I'm not sure I do. You don't like this one bit. You don't like the spiral. You want to stop looking at the spiral right now. You hate the spiral. Oh. Is that vein bleeding? This cart looks like it's only partially real. You're running into ghosts? This cart is vibrating. Oh, it's upside down now. Black fluid oozes from the vein. A scabrous mass sits below it on the floor. Oh, we just got regular old meat out of it. Oh. Stick my hand in. It goes further than expected. It's warm. You're in up to the shoulder when you feel it. A beating heart. It's weirdly graphic. Spooky skeleton. Oof. Looks like this guy should have picked better friends. You get it, buddy? What's with the spirals? Makes you feel queasy. Making you feel strange. I just gotta keep looking at it. gonna chill here for a bit. No, maybe not. What did we get that was new? Oh, right. Another pickaxe. You can pick your friends and you can pick your nose, but you shouldn't use these to do either of those things. It's a good wisdom. Combination lock we never found in here. What if it's maybe where the treasure is in the northwest? Okay. So can we just can we wander in a particular direction? Does that do something? Howdy there, I'm Wandering Sally. Howdy Sally, I'm Fozzie. What's your line? Trade? I wander all around these lands, just like it says on the label. And I buy a little here, sell a little there to make my way. Care to see the wares? Oh, it's like an actual camp. What's she got here? Some soap, some apples, fungicide. Put near site of fungal infestation, light fuse, do not breathe. Wonder how long you're supposed to not breathe for. Oh, we need beetles. Maximum HP. Just gonna buy some of the unique items. Padlock got its name because it's like a wizard that protects your house. Padding lock. What you thinking? Not so lucky for the marigolds, but actually marigolds aren't conscious, so they can't really conceive of good or bad luck. That might be good. Maximum AP and armor on boots. Let's see what I'm wearing. So we got AP and speed. I think I like that better. Marigold's good though. And another, there's so many pickaxes. Like, am I gonna need more than one? Because I've already got two of them. Grab the fungicide just in case. Don't think I need to worry about the rest. Well, I'll be. It's Wandering Sally. Ain't seen her in quite a while. You know her? I wouldn't say I know her, but she's passed through Bourne Springs a few times. She doesn't keep a set route, so she's a bit more erratic than other traders. Guess that's where she got her name from. You spot an astonishingly large horse apple in the distance. You are literally astonished by the size of it. It is very large. Just a big old apple. As you reach the center of the clearing, you're simultaneously struck with a profound awe and a terrible stench as you discover the largest road apple you've ever seen. You can't even imagine how this got here. Was it a giant horse? Was it 200 normal-sized horses acting collaboratively? They should have sent a poet. It's pretty big. Doesn't smell any better up close. Well, someone's gotta clean it up. We just get 1 XP every time we press E here. Oh no, it's actually making it smaller. Quite the fanfare. We've done it. Must have gave us quite a bit of XP. What's that? 347? Might be worth saving up for lockpicking expertise. Alright. Let's get up the gang hideout. As the trail curves through a patch of marshy ground, we catch a whiff of something worse than swamp gas. It's a stinklegrove, a cow's skull floating in a cloud of nauseous vapors, and it saw you even before you smelled it. Let's get him. Does special damage, stench damage. Really crushed that stinker, sure did. They're just like fake houses. No entry. Guy shouts, visiting hours are over, and runs over to stop you. Guy shouts, bar is closed for piano repair. Leave me alone. Guy shouts, that place is condemned. It's not safe to go in there. Runs over to stop you. Town hall for an actual town. The house is haunted. It just makes me want to go in more. The bandit looks distraught. What's the matter, buddy? I lost my belt buckle. Did you look near the sandwich shop? Oh, good idea. I'll look there. So I guess we can just move them to certain places for one reason or another. You duck into the outhouse to plan your next move. While you're pondering, you notice something weird. This outhouse has a back door. Let's leave out the back. Music's playing backwards. Oh no. TNT. A hefty load. It's the back of the jail. Turns out it's just flat plywood, like a theatrical set. The ropes that are holding this thing up don't look very strong. You can knock it over pretty easy, but you should probably hold off until just the right moment. What does the TNT say? This doesn't seem safe at all. So we can move the people on the other side to a certain place, right? Like the one guy follows us, the other guy we can tell where to go, and the girl runs from us. So we could theoretically kill them that way, or if we need to save one of them, I'm not quite sure. Do we have like a quest? Are we supposed to get these guys alive or something? I suppose it doesn't say. Seriously, there's like a million ghosts in there. I want to go in there. This was a genuine TNT store. There's TNT behind it. Let's see, if you look near the jail. So the hard part is... okay. I was gonna say the hard part was getting that guy and the girl to the same place. So now they're all in front of the jail. We knock it over. So back to the jail. Cut the rope. Crash. The fake building falls over on the real bandits. Put him behind bars. The gang is knocked out. You can rest them now if you want. Well, let's take him back. You haul the sorry so-and-sos back to Dirtwater and lock them in the jail. Underneath Vars, I suppose, eh? Say, that's the Potemkin gang. How'd you get him? Pushed a jail over on him. What? Never mind. And we got more. What's this one? Wanted black hat bandits for horse theft and selling of counterfeit glue in the old millinery. Wanted the Gherkin brothers for kidnapping, brining kidnapping victims, and attempted sale of human flesh for consumption. Last seen headed for the old abandoned pickle factory. Can't let these dastardly criminals escape justice. It wouldn't be kosher. Let's investigate. You mark the old pickle factory on your map. Hopefully chasing them down won't you get into a real, you know, pickle. Alright. So what do we got here? We got Old Millinery, we need to go there. Pickle Factory's way up there. I think Old Mission we just saw when we were up on a hill somewhere. This is probably an optional place. I want to see what's at this store, I think. See a streak of fire blast across the sky and land just over the horizon. You ride to the site of the impact and find a meteor. Oh, we can pick it. Neat. 1500 meat. Unfortunately, you pick melts from the heat of a meteor. The heatier. Okay, so that's why we have multiple picks. We got stardust from it, though. So I remember this place having something to remember. I think it was the hammer. Because we haven't found one of those. It's a book. It's a guide to make the most of your meat by getting the best possible deal on every single thing you buy. Maybe we'll grab that next time we come by. Because we just bought everything we need. Okay. So, stop by Dynamite Dams. We won't pick up the dynamite just yet, but let's see what it's all about. You hear a rattling noise behind you. Another rattling noise off to your left. And a third rattling noise from somewhere ahead. You conclude that you've either stumbled into a nest of babies or a nest of rattlers. A quick glance confirms that it's the latter. Not unexpectedly, really. This is no place for babies. Oh, these guys are pretty weak. 16, 12, 15. I love the way they hop. Ooh, this poison stacks. Could be a little dangerous. Defeated all the babies. Wait, no, they were rattlesnakes, right? I trust this guy with my life. A year's supply of dynamite. Dynamite, 1 year, is stenciled on this crate in an official-looking typeface. It's a lot of dynamite. Okay, well I guess that's what we need to blow up the train. Perhaps they were baby rattlesnakes. Double the rattling. Well, at least we know he's familiar with his merchandise. I trust him with my dynamite purchase. Find a safe on the side of a trail. Ironic, you think to yourself, that's in such an unsafe location. You hop down from Sneakathon to find the safe is locked, in addition to being closed, which you could tell it was from horseback. Don't have safe cracking. Alice glances up at the bell towers of the mission. I'll just stay out here, if it's all the same to you. I'm a woman of science, and I've got all the religion I need right here in this flask. Empty relic case with a spot for a pelvis. A spot for a skull, a spot for a finger bone. That's a bit strange. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. What's wrong, sister? They came back. They just came back and took them. I couldn't stop them. Whoa, slow down, okay? What happened? A holy relic. The saints just stormed up out of the catacombs and took them back. Wow. I didn't know what to do. Thought maybe they'd fire me if I tried to stop them. The Cardinal will be here any minute. What am I going to do? You start with, take a deep breath and try to calm down, okay? What's your name? I'm Sister Mary. My name's Swazi. Now what's this about saints? Our mission is to protect 3 sacred relics. I'm the relic keeper. It's my specific job to look after them. Wait, do they call you Memento Mary? She shows you the ruler she keeps tucked in her sleeve. No, they do not. Okay, sorry. What happened? The saints. Oh, it's too horrible. They came to life somehow. Came up from the catacombs, all skeletal and ghastly looking. I mean, it's probably blasphemy to say that, but I nearly fainted. And they took back their relics. Yes. And if they aren't recovered before the Cardinal gets here, I'll be in so much trouble. Uh-oh. How much time is there? Well, actually he's months overdue, so it's probably not all that urgent, but still. Alright, I'll get them back for you. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Wait a second. Are you going to have to fight them to get the relics back? Because that's probably blasphemous too. I mean, probably. But if the black magic brought them back to life, that's like super blasphemous, right? So it evens out. Oh dear. The Cardinal's going to want to have a very long talk about this. Go ahead and do what you must, I suppose. Not a priest, so you shouldn't mess with any of this stuff. Can I become a priest? Good luck. Thank you, sister. The coffin looks like it was hauled down here fairly recently. It's empty. Curious. Precariously balanced pyramid of skulls. They're all riled up and twitching. Just try to kick it over. It's kind of rude. Are you sure? There's a lot of them. And they're all really mad. Maybe angering all of them at once isn't a great idea. Try some of them out one at a time before we do that. Skull is a gold tooth. Don't mind if I do. Skull is twitching in an unnerving fashion. I guess there's no way it could be twitching that wouldn't be unnerving. Spooky floating skull. Oh boy. feels spooky, bitch. Really cracked some skulls there. Well, one skull. Claim its only possession as a reward. The skull is sitting in a weird angle. Guess that's notable for some reason. The skull is resting on top of a commemorative spoon. Your treasure hunting senses are finely honed. They're not very discriminating. Is that a weapon? Oh, offhand. It's one of those collectible pewter spoons you get from going to the gift shops in different graveyards. Yeah, it's not better than what we got. This skull's whispering at you. That doesn't seem right. It just sounds like gibberish, though really creepy gibberish. It's an empty alcove. There's a little serial number written below it. Oh hey, this is where that skull you found goes. We have a skull? Since when? Oh, the skull with the odd tag. Intercemetery loan. I see. Well, let's put it back. There we go. Safe and sound. This pile of skulls has been cemented together for some reason. At the center of the pile you unearth, or on the skull, a shiny black stone. It's making more noise than stones usually do. It whispers to me. Stone is only whispering, but it's still eerily louder than most of the stones you encounter. This rock is really whispering up a storm. It's in some weird dialect you can barely understand, though. Wait, no. It's just a thick accent is all. Alice cocks an eyebrow. Are you sure you want to listen to this thing? Oh. This sounds dangerous. Are we going to be possessed by a rock or something? Some ancient knowledge behind it. Let's listen to it. Why not? You listen carefully to the stone. Over the course of a few minutes, its whispers resolve into comprehensible English. The stuff the stone is whispering turns out to be pretty boring. It's mostly just trivia about the geology of Tennessee. Meaningless to you, unless you're planning on a spelunking trip soon. Oh well, at least you can understand the accent now. Got the perk Appalachian Skull Whispering. Is that gonna come in handy? Fluent in a very specific dialect that whispers the dead. Does sound pretty handy. Its bones are jiggling and rattling in an agitated way. You whisper some ancient words of appeasement to the bones, and they settle down a bit. Strictly decorative pile of skulls, I see. Sway to Casilo del Santo. Wait, I want to see if I can talk to the other skulls. Are we just friends of the skeletons now? No, I can just kick it over. We'll come back to that. Here we go. It's a plaque. Here lies Saint Beefus. After he died, his body kept trying to rise to heaven, but it was so heavy it just kind of flopped around a bunch. They had to inter him into a big stone sarcophagus to put a stop to it. Geez, they really knew how to build heavy stone sarcophaguses back in the day. Oh, we have enough muscle to open it. Grunt and strain and force the heavy stone sarcophagus lid open. Skeleton inside. Holy crap, his bones are huge. Fortunately, he appears to be asleep. Well, let's wake him up. Oh, he's a big boy. We do 1 damage. We have to use our pistol. Okay. guess we could also haymaker him. And the old stun. Okay, he doesn't hurt too much, so we should be okay. Oh, he's gaining muscle every time he does that. She's doing 22. How much health do I have? 35, so we can survive at least one more hit. So she do 25, right? Yeah. So we'll do 28 next time. Be enough to kill us. Doc can heal us 10. So we can't survive us unless we do something about it. This won't end my turn. It's handy. How much health does he have? 16. So we still need to do like 3 more turns to take him out. As is. I guess we could just... yeah, let's use a dynamite. I think that's really our only way. Without just using a profuse number of healing items. The bigger they are, the harder they excommunicate. Got his finger in his thigh. Alice picks up a bone and examines it carefully. Her eyes light up. Evidently, she's had an epiphany of sort. She's become stronger. Is that her leveling up? That's one saint who won't be performing any more miracles. Oops. St. Beefus was so big that he had more bone on his little finger than most people have in their entire arm. His legs were so big he had to sit in 2 chairs at a time. Wait, what kind of item is that? Damage? So it must be... yeah. That's just a straight up upgrade. Whoa. It's a thick bone. There remains of some... oh. What was it? Remains of some kind of dark ritual. Somehow skipped the text. Is it missing a candle? Culi's Santa Cordata. She was drawn and quartered by heretics, and then the quarter that had her head on it was beheaded. The dismemberment was so effective that nobody was able to get her body to stay together, even after she was just bones. The saint appears to be rusting in pieces. Well, let's put her back together. Okay, you're pretty sure you've got the bones assembled correctly. We either fight them or just take them back apart. We're just doing a little fun jigsaw puzzle here. Nope, at the very last minute the bones fly apart again. Seems like all you accomplished was making them angry. We gotta fight them like Zodia. They got a lot of health. Let's see. We can do up to 30. Is there anything we can one hit? Let's go for the skull. Oh goodness. Okay. So look like the chest healed. So we want to get that down pretty soon. It's a shame, because Doc would have been able to kill the head this turn if we didn't heal up. But now we gotta kinda waste a regular attack on it. Okay, there's no reason to be using Doc because it just heals as much as she does. Until this thing's dead. It is. The pelvis just straight up does nothing. Handy. Wait, weren't we looking for a pelvis? Doesn't mean we gotta keep this thing alive. His bones have whiffed every time. Are we just like extra dodgy? Yeah, no, we must be just immune to melee attacks or something. Well, I guess we do have to kill the pelvis. Well done. Now Santa Cortada's in pieces so small they can't do any harm. Alice surveys the scene and jots some notes down her little notebook. Her eyes light up. Evidently, she's had an epiphany of sorts. Leveled up twice now. This must be like a Alice-specific area. Here lies Saint Pope. He was excommunicated for impersonating a pope, but there was some kind of bureaucratic issues. They weren't able to unbeatify him. Well, I am a pope, seriously. Saint Pope stands beatifically behind the dais. He just keeps doing his pope gestures, ignoring you. How can someone look so smug without even having a face? The longer you watch him, the more he gets on your nerves. Insult him. He'll unleash a torrent of insults that would make a sailor blush, and a sailor's mother ashamed of a sailor. Saint Pope's eyes narrow. Looks like you finally managed to make him mad enough to fight you. Skeleton Cardinal. It's got like a summoner then. Ooh, she has a new skill. She'll instantly destroy a skeleton. Seems a little busted. Well, there he goes. Put an end to Saint Pope's heresy once and for all. Alice surveys the scene and jots some notes in her little notebook. She didn't level up that time, though. So we got his hat. Can we wear it? 2 armor, 2 moxie. 3 moxie is better. So we got the 3 bones we needed. Cool. All that's left is these skulls. Let's beat them up. Only 5 of them. Easy. I hope. We did quite a bit of damage. So do 9 per. It's better to kill instead of heal. It would have been a little spooky if we fought that before leveling it up. Ha! Even 5 heads aren't better than this one. Already showed that. Oops. Pew! Pew pew! Thank you for trying to recover our relics. Please be careful. Can ask her about the coffin. Oh, don't worry about that. We were just storing that for an escape artist. An escape artist? Yes, he was taking his act on the road, but needed to lighten his luggage. So gave us a generous donation in exchange for storing it for him. I see. Oh, we gotta put the relics. Pop the Pope's pelvis back on the Pope pelvis plinth. Sister Mary's pleased as punch. Return the weirdly huge finger bone to its reliquary. Mary looks delighted. She doesn't look delighted to me. Recovered all the relics. Oh, praise be. Thank you. Glad to have helped, sister. I must reward you for your efforts, though. Don't have much, but you might find these pants handy. One of our old priests left them behind. Kneeling pants. Kneel so hard there's holes in it. The knees of these pants have been reinforced with leather patches, which is handy for both praying and brawling. See? Gives us muscle. That's what we're after. We want gumption, because we need AP. So I'm going to bump that up a few. Get us a little health. Maybe a little bit of moxie in case we need to use our gun again. Well, that's one mystery solved. Catch sight of the towers of an old mission nestled among the pines. Why not? Let's head over there. Keep the religious theme going. Nice little church. I'll wait out here. I tend to get argumentative around church folk, especially when the topic of life after death comes up. I see. Well, this one's happy. What's up? Gosh, a real-life nun. Yes, I'm Sister Tabitha. I'm Fosley Barkley. What's with the cots? Well, what with the cow attacks and so on, I felt my faith would be better served by running this place as a clinic, rather than just a church. I also sell medical supplies, if you'd like your healing to go. You need any errands? Funny you should ask. I'm experimenting with the healing properties of a purple grass that grows near here, but I've run out. Would you mind picking some for me? It grows near a cave that makes an unusual humming sound. Haphazard stack of pews. Oh, alright, we can buy broken leg pills. You're not sure which is stranger, that these work at all, or that they only work on legs. I mean, there's only one of them, so they must be important. We'll we'll take them. Let's go to millinery first. Find a pair of saddlebags slung over a tree branch. Stenciled letters on the side read, "Property of Fort Alded Library." Bag is full of books, mostly boring military field manuals. You do find one specific interest to you, though. Cow punching. Do you like me one of those? Chapter written by a guy who survived 17 different near-fatal gorings. He's learned a lot about getting gored. Attack an entire row. Interesting. Chapter about situational awareness and its importance when trying to survive in a world full of demon cows. Gives us maximum AP, that's also pretty good. There's a complex pronunciation guide written by a linguist who's raised by cows. Menacingly reduce muscle. And gore could be nice, because we only have the one hit thing so far. And AP, I think we can get AP pretty easily just by leveling up, so we'll go with gore. Read all the books and convenient truths about goring. Unfortunately, you accidentally gore the book into bits while practicing what you've learned. The hat store. Walk into the millinery and find 5 bandits lounging around in big piles of half-made hats. It's the law. Skedaddle! The bandits scatter like cockroaches, each shutting themselves behind a different door. Guess you'll have to wrangle them individually. A bunch of hat rooms. This patch of filthy floor wears a lot of hats. It's one cool patch of filthy floor. These crates are full to the top with brims. Hats looks like they're more comfortable to sit on than wear. This was apparently a demo model from a player piano showroom. It's only got 3 songs in it. They're all children's versions of traditional songs that are in a recently invented public domain. They're all set up to play just the first few seconds on a loop. People who worked here must have hated it. What song do you want to set the dial to? Let's go public domain, Joel. Change the song on the piano. Is that whistling you hear? Some whistling? I guess they are public domain songs, aren't they? Cotton Eye Joe. So we got my old public domain home. I don't quite recognize that one. Yellow Rose of public domain. I recognize that one. What do we got in the office? This door is very locked. Pick the lock. The remaining bandits will corner you if you go in there now. Better take care of them. I see. So many brims, so little time. Oh, they're hiding here. I mean, they're the Black Cat bandits, right? This must be this guy. Wait, what? Oh, we tied him up. This is a hidden man game now. Don't know much about hat making. We don't know this doesn't make any sense. Is it like the dent in the top of the hat? Oh, that one's jiggling. I see. crappy chapo. What do we got? More black hats. Given the quality of one-liners around here, you don't need multiple. I see. Okay, my guess is when we put Cotton Eye Joe on the piano before, it said we heard whistling. Just gonna miss that. We can hear him whistling. No. They're not the same text in the box. Oh, this one doesn't have a dent in it. Must be that one. This guy's got a different hat than the rest of them. Sasquatches. So parts for some weird kind of hat you'd never wear. This guy's sleeping. He's been hiding for too long. Ah, yeah, this guy's whistling. I see. Brims, brims, brims. Well, we'll go into the office before we head on out. Several years worth of hat magazines. Hat Trend, Hat and Head, Hats Today, that kind of thing. The guy who sat here wore a lot of hats, but he made even more. It's a safe slightly larger than a large cowboy hat. Safe Kraken 2, we don't even have Safe Kraken 1. It's a bit unfortunate. Surely we can learn it though, right? Because we had to use lockpicking to get in here. Alright, let's take him back in. You marched the Black Hat Bandits back to Dirtwater on the end of a rope and locked them in the town jail. Where'd you find him? That old millinery? Yep. Of course. You know, bandits would be a lot harder to find if they didn't keep picking such thematic hideouts for some reason. Anyway, here's your reward. Oh no, this is the same one from before. Gherkin Brothers. We can just... yeah. What do we got? Got... the Humming Cave for the rescue person, Pickle Family, and All Dead, which I don't remember what that's about, but that sounds like a skeleton place, so probably good for Alice. Let's go, we'll just go left to right. Do the pickles. There's a crate in the road, which is not a crate's natural habitat. Poor lost crate, maybe you can help it. You help the crate by prying the lid off and helping yourself to the contents. Sure helped him. Hagen United Pickle Factory. Seems haunted. The bandits tried to hold up in the old abandoned pickle factory? Oof, that's them done for. What do you mean? This place is haunted to the gills. I heard about it while I was asking around about that necromancer. It doesn't seem to be related, but it's apparently very, very dangerous. Spooky. Gretcha Vlas. She was very, very terrible. There's a patch of pepperoni mold. Can't forage. You feel a sudden electrical jolt as your hand touches the doorknob. Ouch. Oh no, you're late for your shift. Miss Vlas is going to be so mad. She might literally bite your head off. Okay, well, not literally. Probably. Clock in and hurriedly put on your bright green coveralls. Miss Vlas, as predicted, is furious. Late again? Better stop taking this job for granted. Think you're gonna find a place with a nice dormitory and a reasonably priced company store like ours somewhere else? With your skills? Ha! You're doing 3 shift today's buster. Get to work. You're on pickle hopper duty. Pickle hopper duty runs you ragged, like always. Keeping the hoppers filled to keep constant flow down the chutes means you're constantly at a near sprint, because you have to manage the kook shunts to keep the levels equal. Oh, cuke shunts that keep progress, I see. If you get uneven pickle levels, Miss Vlas knows. Nobody knows how she knows, but she knows. Whack from her cane is the minimum you'll get. At the end of the first 6-hour shift, you get a brief break. You cram a stale cheese sandwich into your mouth while Miss Vlas glares at her pocket watch, counting down 3 minutes to the second. Break's over. Second shift. You get over to the salt tank now. Managing the salt tank isn't as strenuous as the pickle hoppers, but it's still a never-ending tension. The brine concentration has to be constantly monitored and kept at a very specific measurement, which means constant adjustments. Meanwhile, you can feel yourself desiccating from the haze of salt dust that fills the room. If anything in this place kills you, it's probably going to be salt tank duty, while white lung is nasty business. Cough on your own time, and get that salinity back to normal. It's supposed to be 976 parts per thousand. How hard is that to remember? 976, you idiot. You get another 180-second break before third shift. Spend most of it drinking water. The company doesn't charge for water, but you've heard a rumor that they're considering it. Break's over. Get to the boiler. Boiler duty means shoveling coal into a furnace. A furnace that runs a giant tank of boiling vinegar. It stings in here. You tried to work with your eyes closed, but Miss Vlas screams if you drop any coal on the floor, or if you let the temperature get too low, or too high, or just for no particular reason. At least you're used to the smell of boiling vinegar. In fact, you can't smell anything anymore. 190 degrees, idiot. Not 189, not 191. What do you think we pay you for? You don't really miss your sense of smell. Or not coughing all the time. You don't really want anything anymore, except to die. With a gasp, you finally snap out of a horrible hallucination, or possession, or whatever the hell that was. Jeez, you can still feel the sting of vinegar vapor in your eyes. Do we enter or not enter? That seems kind of spooky. We got it, right? Let's go in. It smells like garlic dill pickles. It smells like sweet pickles. It smells like gherkins. It smells like bread and butter pickles. It smells like cornicons. It smells like half sour pickles. You don't even know what those are. It smells like dill pickles. It's very specific. It says factory activation lever. Let's not pull it for now. Or are we gonna have to do everything like we heard in the... Oh boy. You approach the ghost. Gotta... Can't sleep until it's right. You alright there, partner? Can't sleep. Do we put him out of his misery? I think I'll leave him to his misery for now. Warning, Cuke shunts will be operated by qualified personnel only. Course salt adjustment. Okay, so that's how I adjust it. It has a number on it, 531. I forget the number that the lady said before already. Oh no. It's like 990? I think she said not 991. Something like that. Salt. Gotta salt the salt. You alright there, partner? Salt. Okay. So... been 991 or 990. Oh, right. Wait. Can't set that to a 0. So I guess 991 is the best we can do. Leave him alone for now. The vinegar. It's not right. It's not right. It's all wrong. The temperature, it's not right. It's all wrong. Not right at all. So we got it. It's at 93. I'm gonna call the shovel. Handy. I don't remember the degrees at all, though. So I want to say it was in the hundreds, but that's about all I remember. So we can heat it up. And I guess we gotta blow it. Goes up by 2 degrees. How much is letting it out do? Oh, it does like 10 per. 81. No, 71, yeah. So it goes 10 per. Is this the one we needed 90 in? Is that right? Does make a guy happy? It's all wrong, he says. So we need to balance the Cuke shunts. Okay, raising one puts down the others. It's almost there. It's hard to tell what's exactly equal here. Oops. Not quite. That looks balanced. I think that's right. It's okay, I took care of the cucumbers. It's finally done. Thank you. The ghost smiles as he fades away. A few bones hit the ground below it. A pile of bones and cucumbers. It's probably 40% bones, 60% cucumbers, if you had to guess. Etched into the skin along the cucumbers, you see the phrase, all the same, all the same, all the same. Lost one ghost saved. So is this, do we get this right? No. 991. I want to say it was like 870. Something maybe. Let's just try all the 870s. The other one gave us a new dialogue choice when we got it right. So we could theoretically try every permutation, every combination rather. But I ain't doing that. Oh, we can't hit the lever anymore. Oh, there we go. So that's not right. This isn't right either. Okay, well let's see what this thing does. Pull the lever and nothing happens. Something in the machinery rooms must not be set up correctly. Oh no. Is there a way to figure it out? Maybe go out and back in when we get the vision again. No. So I know that she did say, like the lady ghost that was yelling at us did give us numbers for each of these. Says it wasn't hard to remember. But like this one we got 3 sets of 9 to deal with. That's like hundreds of combinations. This one, I feel like you could do all sorts. It's like I was raising it by 2 or 5, and I could let it out 10 at a time. If we just pump it up. Can we just burn the place down? $245. That must be the max. Is that the boiling point of vinegar or something? I guess the other option is just kill them if you don't remember the numbers. So let's get them. Cucumber obsessed ghost and a bunch of ghostly cucumbers. Let's see. So what does our new gore thing do? Every enemy in the row for 12. Ooh, we could do a 1, 2, 3 now. To 81 damage. Let's give him the old 1, 2, 3. Oh no, we have 4 points. So beef up first. And then the old 1, 2, 3. That will kill him. Let's see. They're not skeletons, we just gotta shoot them. if we're wearing some equipment that makes us immune to melee or something. So not a single melee attack has hit us at all today. The ghostly fellow to right's alright. He got an item, cursed pants. Weird, he didn't even have legs. Spooky. The curse is that everyone can see your underwear. It's quite the curse. Is that spooky resistance? Might be handy here, actually. I feel like this other ghost is probably still gonna do spooky damage. Let's see. Same deal, just another spooky man. Oh, you don't even need to be fun to get him. Oh, these ones actually hit us. I wonder if maybe we just had too high defense or something. That unfortunate bandit to rest. Maybe now he'll have less of a salty attitude. It's a ghostly gun. Deals spooky damage instead of physical. Perfect for showdowns at high noon. It's just straight upgrade. Can we run the factory now? No. Guess we'll have to come back here. See if maybe we can redo it to actually get this to go. Okay, well, got the bandits at least. There's a crate lying in the dust of the trail. It has a pickaxe stenciled on the side, but it isn't clear if it's to indicate contents, destinations, or opening instructions. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. We just passed it by. Weird. I hear soldiering type noises, but no actual voices. Maybe they took a vow of silence. If you're hoping for warrior monks, it's the wrong genre entirely. Got that right. Climb up in the watchtower and take a look around. Nice view from up here. Spot the unmistakable silhouette of a circus tent up north. Climb down from the watchtower, pitch the binoculars in a nearby trash can. Holy goddamn. Yeah, it's a little intense. We have to do something about this immediately. Any ideas? Well, only way I can think of to get rid of all these things all at once would be to poison them somehow. That isn't very doctorly. What, you never heard of vaccination? Look, would you rather fight an army of skeletons all at once or find a way to slip something like into their food supply nice and quiet like? Okay. There's no force in the universe can get this tarp off. This is great. Powerful. It's in the trash. can't look into it without some stench resistance. I see. Dig through the knapsack. What's this, a note? Yes, it is a note. It's also an evil-looking leather-bound tome. The last thing's a little diary. Should decide to leave in there in case the owner comes back looking for it. It seems to have been written by one of the necromancer's cultists. He and several others were reanimating the dead soldiers here, on the theory that the best undead army would be a literal undead army. The hitch in the plan came when they raised the officers, who decided they weren't going to take orders from a bunch of weirdo civilians. The last entry suggests the author and his cohorts are planning on abandoning their station and reporting back to the necromancer, but the entry ends abruptly in the middle of a sentence. Spooky. What's this other book about? This black book written in black ink on black paper is a primer in the arts of southwestern necromancy, otherwise known as Nex Mex. Seems as dangerous. Are you sure you want to read it? That's what the little rock said before. Let's just go with it. Okay, it's your funeral. Whatever, Grandma. Cannot see the words on the pages, but can nevertheless read them. Your mind becomes stained with grim secrets. As you turn over the last page, the book vanishes in a puff of black smoke. Spooky. Well, I'll give us... Said it gave us a skill, or a perk. It might have just been the same perk as this other one, Skull Whispering. Alright, and we have a note. Examine the weird note, but you can't make heads or tails of it. Stick it in your necromancer journal for now. A robe receipt as you determine his lair is west of the mountains. A note about ley lines. Don't know what they are. You find someone to help you. Somebody smart or somebody knows a lot about magic. I see. This mass grave is absolutely teeming with those skeletal riflemen. Don't seem to be interested in getting out. You could definitely jump in there if you're itching for a fight. There's one wandering in, the end of the pit nearest to you. Maybe not hop in. Seems dangerous. Check out the mess hall. Footlocker is still locked. This one's unlocked though. There's a bunch of needles in it, handy. This one's only half locked. I see. Oh, it's only half locked, meaning we didn't need lockpicking to open it. I see. It's full of human bones. This one only contains important military air. Shelves full of the skeleton army's food supply. Pick up a can at random and read the label. Mushi bat guano. Desiccated glands. Desiccated crickets. Pickled bat guano. Dehydrated bat wings. Crushed oyster cells. Pureed mold, smoked dandruff in mustard, mushy crickets and lard, pickled rotten eggs, salted bat guano, stewed slugs. Sounds like a nice dinner. Just look at strategy. It's a map of the region. Little model of the region. There's Toilets are all very clean. It's a toilet and the flusher is broken. Yuck. Fish around in it. Oh boy. Grab a skeleton spore. Isn't as gross as you think. It's basically just dust. Let's see. It's a metal pin on the floor. Rifleman's insignia. Are we enlisting? Goes on your lapel. 3 pistol attack damage. Well, see if that does anything for us. Beg your pardon, sorry about that. Doesn't seem to notice you. Can't talk to any of them. Let's see. Anything to help me with? Say anything about this area. I mean, the only thing I could think of is shooting the cannons, right? There's no cannonballs around. I guess we can hop in here, see what's up. Chemical bullet. Alice studies the remains of your undead foes. Her eyes light up. Evidently she's had an epiphany. Neat. Yeah, it looks like it's just infinite XP. Okay. There's nothing in there. Went through. Do we go back here? This is the kitchen, right? Yeah. She did say something about poison then. Oh, I just had to go to the bottom one. Let me see. Go to box around and read the like. Oh, I taint the food supply with waste. Sprinkle the waste all over the food. This works. By tomorrow, it should all be no more. I guess we actually gotta pass the time now. It's kind of the first. Just in time for internet? Did my internet die? That looks good to me. How's it going, Tyler? How was your open house? Or I guess not your open house, everyone else's open house. Okay, so we gotta come back here then. I guess we don't need this thing anymore. Weren't at home for it, went out for lunch instead. Nice. What'd you have for lunch? You're reining your horse spawn hearing a rattle of bones and clanking of chains nearby. With a hiss, a skeletal figure scuttles towards you. What the hell is that? It's a little confusing to look at. Instead of a skull, it has another smaller skeleton growing out of the top of its spine. It also has a monocle locked around one of its ankles, trailing a length of broken chain. Looks like it escaped from somewhere. Is that real? How much have I been drinking? I see it too, so not that much. Oh. Wait, we can let Alice handle it? Korean fried chicken, that sounds good. I've never really had Korean food, but it all looks really good, so sounds nice. Hope I'm doing swell. I'm doing alright. We'll let Alice handle it, see if it does anything. You want to take this one? It's too weird for me. Alright, well, considering the anatomical structure of the thing, how the little skeleton is anchored to the first cervical vertebrae of the larger skeleton and so forth, I'd say the most effective spot to hit would be right about there. Yep, that did the trick. Just blasts out the shotgun at close range. Way to go, Alice. Hell, my tinnitus is acting up. Should have brought some ear protectors with the shotgun. Talking about that quiet humming sound, I hear it too. Guess we both need our ears checked. Didn't bring a otoscope either. But it's a humming cave. Oh, this is the grass we're looking for. Bunch of weirdly organized rocks. Korean fried chicken's the peak of chicken. Ooh, that is quite the claim to make. I'll have to try it out sometime. Might be able to push this over. Sure, why not? That ought to keep that snake at bay. Uh-huh. Hello. Wow, what is that thing? Oh. Welcome to the bizarre ruin. This looks dangerous. The monolith is dark. So it was a huge cave-in at some point. Got a strange stone arrow. I don't think we're in the west anymore. It's a triangular object made out of a strange stone-like material, shot through a channel as a smooth black glass. Alien subplot time? Oh no. Well, we got a strange device. Didn't mean to go through that. Want to make sure he saw everything. Yeah, looks like that's it. You like collecting artifacts or something? Making a spaceship? I guess that would explain the humming. It's a ridiculous amount of content from this subplot. Jeez. This game seems like it has a lot of hidden depth to it. Let's see, we'll head to the circus before going back. Strange stone arrow you just found starts going crazy. Beeping and booping, whirling around of its own accord. Practically drags you in the direction of a strange, decrepit looking house. Well, this is a little weird. You didn't expect to find a circus all the way out here. There's basically nobody around for miles. There's a rodeo clown manning the ticket booth. Well, it hasn't actually been a rodeo since the cows came home, so I guess he's just a clown. Ugh, clowns. Not a fan. So creepy. When I was little, my uncle would give me nightmares with old stories about them. Those old fairy tales. Demon clowns and demon cows fighting wars in hell. Right. Supposedly rodeo clowns dress up like that, because the first rodeos were reenactments of those battles, and it became a traditional thing. If you'd asked me 30 odd years ago, I'd have said you were nuts for even considering that might be real. These days, I'm not so sure. But that fellow there's just a man in makeup with a crap job at a carnival. Gonna love the circus, oh boy. Anything else to say? Well, I'll be a proper traveling circus. Hasn't been one of these in the air in years. Decades even. Might be fun. You like a circus, Doc? I like leaving a circus. Clowns have always kind of creeped me out. Guess you might as well have a look, though. Didn't she want you to collect grass near the cave? Yeah, we picked it right before going in. We got it. Yeah, right here. Can we just walk in? Will he get mad at us? Whistles at you. Hey, you need a ticket if you want in, Chief. Okay. As you approach, the clown puts on that basically cheerful facial expression that retail employees use when the last thing they want to deal with is a customer, but they're not allowed to say so. Welcome to Barnaby Bob's perfectly normal traveling circus sideshow, sir. How can I help you? See the circus or run away with the circus. I feel like that's kind of leaving our destiny behind. Let's see the circus. Well, you came to the right place then. But if you want to get inside, you'll need a ticket. You can sell me one? Well, certainly I can. It's my job after all. For you, sir, a ticket will be 5,000 meat. Say what? Doesn't seem a bit high? I promise you, sir, at this price it's a real steal. You got that right. Why is it so expensive? Well, now, this is no podunk little traveling circus. We got rides, games, food, and an amazing demonstration of knife throwing skill by none other than Barnaby Bob himself. Tell me about the rides. Well, I suppose I should say ride. We haven't had a single grisly merry-go-round accident since we stopped turning it on. Of the games. Oh, we got tons of them. There's 3 counts of tons. 3 is more like some. Oh, we've got some of them. What about the food? Got your favorites. Popped corn, sarsaparilla. That's not sarsaparilla. Sarsaparilla. The fancy new bottle caps. And get this. Did you hear about that new thing a fella invented? Cotton candy? I think I might have. Well, it's still patented, but we're pretty sure we figured out how it works. Mostly. More or less. What about Barnaby Bob? Oh, the boss is a real master of knives, let me tell you. He does this amazing stunt where he gets a volunteer from the audience up on stage and throws knives at them. He never misses his target. Did you leave out the part where he puts an apple on their head or something? What? Oh, right, sure. Boy, not doing a very good job of selling me on this. Why, whatever do you mean? Is it time to intimidate a clown? I think it is. Put your hands on the counter and lean in toward the clown with a snarl. I mean, I'm sick of being played for a fool. Think I'm gonna shell out that much meat to get into a dive like this? You got another think coming. You're gonna give me a ticket, or we're gonna punch your ticket. The clown grins, showing you a mouthful of yellow, unusually pointy teeth. Think you're a real tough cookie, eh? Listen good, bucko. All I have to do is shout, and you're a new sideshow exhibit. Call it the Amazing Crying Bag of Mulch. But hey, I'll get you one for free. How's the bound grab you? Why, I oughta... Step back, Junior. You're out of your depth. It's an angry clown. So, I mean, I guess if we were to run away with the circus, he would let us in. Either that, or we have to buy it for 5,000. Oh goodness, the bit rate's happening again. It's all gray. Thankfully this game isn't very high fidelity, so even if the bitrate's a little low, we should be able to see it. But not when it's quite this low. Oh boy. Yeah, maybe we'll finish up the quest we're doing. And then maybe we'll run away with them. See a wagon broken down the side of the road. Well, if we're being honest, it getting attacked by horrible monsters is probably more likely than what happened than a simple mechanical failure. You dismount and investigate. Most of the easy pickings have predictably already been picked, easily, but there's still a safe in there that was presumably too heavy for the scavengers to move. No safe cracking for us. It's unfortunate. Welcome back. Were you able to find the humming cave in the purple grass? Wonderful. Thank you very much. Blessings upon you. Is that it? Guess that's it. Don't have a whole lot of interesting stuff. Guess let's follow the aliens. Pointed to that one. Hear a rattling noise behind you, another rattling noise off to your left, and a third rattling noise from somewhere ahead. You conclude you've either stumbled into a nest of babies or a nest of rattlers. Quick glance confirms it's the latter. Not unexpectedly, really. This place is no place for babies. It's the first time we've seen something repeated. Let's see how much these guys got. I got 12 HP. Easy. Just beat them up. Okay. Let's see this professor. The beeping machine leads you to a ramshackle house in the middle of the desert. That's where that odd beeping device led us. Looks like a perfectly ordinary house to me. Does look pretty ordinary. The device doesn't seem to be operational unless its function is to do nothing. The dresser contains 10 instances of the exact same search and 20 identical songs. What an exciting man. Excuse me, my name's Fozzie Barkley. What? Oh, I didn't notice you come in. I'm not used to visitors, but folks generally call me the Professor. Something I can do for you? Creepy if there are 21 identical songs. I found this bleeping gizmo. I sort of followed the bleeping and it led me here. Well, I'll be. Certainly led you to the right place, young man. This is El Vibrato technology. I happen to be as much an expert as anyone alive today. Oh, what now? El Vibrato. They were an ancient race that lived here long before humans. Well, they mostly lived underground, so might still be living as far as I know. Never seen a peep of an actual person though, just the machines they left behind. Were they space aliens? Could be aliens, or genius pre-humans, or an entirely different terrestrial evolutionary line. At this stage of investigation, it's impossible to say. Isn't it exciting? Here, let me have a closer look at your bleeping gizmo. Aha! As I suspected, this is one of their transponders. It detects other El Vibrato technology and homes in, you see. That'll be why I let you here. I got a thing I've been trying to repair. Tinkers around with the transponder for a bit, plugs a strange stone marble into a socket on it. There you go, good as new. Just swipe up or down to turn it on or off. Swipe? Now I gotta warn you, this device will lead you to an abandoned El Vibrato technology, but it might also attract unwanted attention. From what? From the El Vibrato technology. You'll see what I mean. Just be careful. Okay. You know, now I think about it, you arrived at a perfect time. In order to get anywhere further with my research, I need more samples of El Vibrato tech. But searching for it eats up all the time I could be using researching it. I get you. Right. You're the adventuresome type. So bring me back whatever devices you find. And if I can get them up and running, that'll benefit both of us. Alright, deal. Great. First priority will be to get my Keystone Fabricator running. They lock the doors and things with these little stone alloy blocks, you see. So if we can make our own, that'll open a lot of doors for us. Literally and figuratively. Alright, so what do we need? The components aren't rare, at least as far as priceless ancient technology goes. Bring me about 5 handfuls of scrap. Should be able to salvage the last parts I need from that much. Roger that. Map annotated as circles and lines. So the cave that we were at was in the top right there. So I guess that line is like, it's where we can find more stuff. This book's so boring, it's a wonder the shelf isn't full of holes. Microscopic mites that live in your eyelashes seem to be getting along just fine. I'm glad to hear it. Well then. Let's see. Did we ever... No, we didn't return with the ghost remains. We should do that before we make any big decisions of the circus. Side of the trail you see a small hell cow, a hell calf really. It snorts at a patch of brush, lighting on fire that starts grazing. Smart guy at cooking his food. It's also a weak guy. Hey there, what's the good word? What in the world? It's the Gherkin brothers, and please, I don't want to talk about it. It was really weird. I believe you. Here's the reward. Is that everyone? Still got one empty cell. The cell's all ghosts. I guess she hasn't put them in yet. It's weird that there's one extra one. Poster for leave. She doesn't even put the ghosts in. Okay. I think that was all the side quests we had. Meet at the rail camp. What else we got? Yeah, chunks of El Vibrato. Okay. So let's head to the circus. Off the side of the trail, you spot a little cluster of gin blossoms. Oh, we can't forage. Let's just ignore it. Clown wart. Surely can't just sneak by me. Yeah, no. Alright, so we're running to the circus. Aren't you a little old for that? Sorry, we aren't hired. Oh, so we actually need to buy a ticket. Is that worth the money though? 5k meat? We do have a lot of items. We could sell junk for more. Let's see, we need AP. Alright, we can get more meat by having more glamour. Probably upgrade some of these things. Next one was a group you killed, not captured. Did I kill a group? I don't really remember that. Guess that would make sense. Max summon the mini flippers? Sure thing, man. Where would you like me to put her? Let's get us extra ghostly up in here. Right by my side. Okay. She can chill right here. Keeping us company. Don't talk to me or my daughter ever again. The tiny little thing. Alright. Let's see. What are we going for? Let's just get muscle. A little bit of moxie. Keep it good. Points wonderfully spent. Heck yeah. Extra flippers up in the joint. Well, guess it's our only option then, eh? Spend the 5,000 meat. Let's go. If one flippers is good, imagine two. Exactly. It's double good. Fine. You unload 5,000 meat on the counter. The clown looks surprised. Voila. Okay. Guess you bought yourself a ticket. Let me just stamp your hand for re-entry. There we go. Enjoy the show. What about my partner? Partners get in free. Go to the circus. The ticket booth clown shouts, "Welcome to Barnaby Bob's perfectly normal traveling circus shite show, sir." A loud and enthusiastic voice. You stroll into the circus. Actually, I guess it's more of a carnival, but let's not split hairs. And find it almost entirely deserted. There aren't much more than a dozen other patrons beside yourself. There are a bunch of clowns around, working at the booths and so on. More clowns than customers, which is a little unsettling, but at least the lines won't be very long. Merry-go-round is a dirty canvas tarp. Sign says condemned until further notice. Encourage anyone suffering from horse bites to consult a doctor. For real horses? Appears to be a shooting gallery type. Howdy there, fella. We have here is a game for sharp eyes and quick reflexes. Hope you won't take it as an insult if I suggest one of the other games might be more your speed, but you're welcome to try your luck all the same. On the wall behind me, I got a bunch of thick-skinned, underinflated balloons. Pretend meat, I'll loan you a cheap, inaccurate pistol and a pile of badly made ammunition. Your goal is to pop as many of those balloons as you can before the pistol stops working. It's an unusually honest-sounding description. I discovered making the challenge sound exactly as difficult as it is only makes people more determined to be the one who beats it. Well, what do we win? Ticket to Barnaby Bob's stage show, which is otherwise sold out, so it's a rare catch, my friend. Let's go. Clown hands you a cheap pistol and gestures at the balloons behind him. Good luck. Oh, this is a moxie check. Let's shoot from the hip. Shoot the balloons until the pistol jams. Managed to pop a few, but not very many. Clown nods. Yep, it's about average. Not much to win a prize, though. Sorry. Dang it. Test your mind, that must be Mystic, and test your might for strength there. This would be one of those test your strength games. You have to use a big hammer to ring a bell. Well, howdy there, fella. Look at you got a good arm on you. Here's a game that's right up your alley. It's simple as can be. Just take this big mallet here and hit the lever under that bell. Ring the bell and you win. Prize is a ticket to Barnaby Bob's stage show, which is otherwise sold out, so it's a rare catch, my friend. Ooh, can only hit it quite hard. Pick up the mallet, take a deep breath, and smash the lever with a mighty swing. Little bell striker makes it nearly, but not quite to the bell. Well now, that was very close. Not a grand prize winner, but it's the best I've seen today. It's gotta be worth something. Hands you a small teddy bear. We need a 30 muscle to do that. We only have 26. That's unfortunate. The toy bear is about as big as your fist and feels like it's been stuffed with gravel. Congratulations. 4 attack damage. That's an upgrade. Wait, we have stench resistance. We could have opened that the garbage can from before. Forgot about that. To do that. I just realized. Do we ever look at that compass? I saw it just now. I don't know where it went. Is when we were putting on this. Oh, that's just the offhand things. We did get a compass, didn't we? Alright, Curly's compass. Oh no, we did look at it. Oh wait, now it says straight west. I see. Might be able to pump up your stats by equipping. Ooh, that's a good idea. But I feel like we're really wearing mostly muscle at this point. It's like what we're using already gives us muscle. Mysticality. Wearing muscle. Yeah, we got muscle on everything. Might have to grind a little bit to level up. Clown yourself in rubber toy balloons. See, he has your attention. He smiles and waggles the balloons at you enticingly. Howdy there, fella. Interested in a toy balloon? How much are there? For you, just 30 meat. What colors? Oh, just take a look. Red. They're all red. How do you make them float? Well, there's nothing to it. Heck, they all float around here. Oh. Yeah, we'll take one. Tell me more about your circus. Really, it's more of a carnival, but let's not split hairs. Ho ho. What would you like to know? Why is everyone here a clown? Oh, it's traditional. When, what do you call them? Rodeos stopped being put on. The rodeo clowns took other jobs at the circuses and carnivals. Over the years, it's just become a normal thing for cardies to be clowns. It's a community, you might say. Ho ho. Now let's hear traveling plans. Haven't decided yet. That's why we set down somewhere a bit more rural. Keeps things relatively quiet while we scout around, get the lay of the land and all. Ho ho. Oh, where'd you travel from? Was your previous stop interesting? Oh, northwest-ish. There's a little hole in the ground kind of place. You wouldn't have heard of it. Ho ho. Well, Barnaby Bob. Oh, the boss is a real famous showman. Though I'm not surprised you wouldn't have heard of him around here. Ho ho. Got an eye like a hawk. He's a real whiz with those knives of his. Don't miss his show. He's a real highlight of the carnival. See you around, clown. Catch you later, like an alligator. I see. There's a kid here. Searching around with a sad look on his face. Does he want a balloon? You okay, kid? Did you lose your parents? Lost my lucky bottle cap. You haven't seen it, have you, sir? No, but I'll keep an eye out. What's it look like? It's shiny steel. It's on a little chain. Let's see. Any bottle caps around here? It's extremely muscular clowns who's regarding the entrance to some sort of stage. crosses his arms and grunts when approaching. Stage show wait until later. When? Later. Yeah, but when exactly? Later. I see. No time to park. Sure, a lot of clowns around here. Guess that ain't all surprising. Want a balloon? Not if a clown touched it. I agree. Strong, he knows what he's talking about. Exactly. Hot food, cold drinks, and tepid candy. Oh boy. What's this sideshow about? Tent flap is open, the interior is dimly lit to make the collection of weird stuff inside seem more mysterious. We could just enter straight up. What's the tickets for? Howdy fella, can I interest you in the wondrous and mysterious delights of the sideshow? What do you have in there? Secrets, mysteries, things too weird and disturbing to be witnessed by the light of day. Freaks? Not just freaks. How much does it cost? 300 meat for you. And for everyone else, 300 meat. Or you can just... Oh. Confronts us. Whoa there, fella. You gotta pay it if you want to see the sideshow. It's not included in the main ticket price. Nope. That's why it's called a sideshow. Nuts. Man, I've already spent so much. Do we have enough? I guess if we do, we may as well. Won't be disappointed. In the event that you are disappointed, no refunds. There you go. Enjoy. Slideshow tent is fairly large and packed with weird things to look at, like all good sideshows are. A few lanterns are hanging from the ceiling, casting flickering shadows around and making everything look even more eerie. Clown is hanging out in there, presumably to keep an eye on the exhibits. He grins and nods as you enter. Come on in. Take your time. Have a good look around. Just remember, no touching. What do we have? A bunch of eggs, a bunch of weird people. It's a bit of a sideshow. This mirror looks to be one of those weird bent mirrors that make you look all crazy. As if there wasn't enough crazy looking stuff around here already. The reflection in the mirror is short and squashed looking, folded up like an accordion. Spend a moment moving back and forth in front of the mirror, seeing how the image changes. It's kind of amusing. This one makes you look really stretched out and thin. Your limbs twist and writhe like snakes as you move around. It's a bit unsettling, and your muscles ache a little, sympathetically. Gah! This mirror somehow shows you what you look like in clown makeup. Bloodshot eyes stare back at you from a pasty white face painted with an odd pattern of red triangles. In the flickering lantern light, it almost looks like he winks at you. Spooky. Is there just a clown behind here? Shelves are displaying a large collection of strangely painted eggs. Like me an egg collection. See several shelves full of white eggs, each one painted with a unique pattern of colorful shapes. A small placard pinned to one of the shelves says, "Clown eggs." In the circus community, it's traditional for each clown to paint their chosen makeup pattern onto an eggshell. These clown eggs are archived for future reference to ensure that no one chooses a pattern that's already been used. It's considered extremely taboo to wear another clown's face. There must be eggs for the clowns that work in the circus. You recognize a few of them, like the clown here in the sideshow tent and the ticket seller clown out front. Yeah, clown eggs. It's a bit weird. Let's look up closer. Hey, step back please, no touching. Sorry. Make sure I look at them a couple times. Hey, Step back, please. No touching. It's gotta be real persistent. Just keeps telling me to step back. Or do you mean like literally look at them? A bunch of striped ones. Got like little squigglies, little dots. All sorts of different angles. Ones that look like onions. But there's different dialogue. Maybe you gotta do something else. Maybe it's for different exhibits. Shelves are filled with jars, and the jars are filled with things. Real weird looking things. The Dark Soul dodge. Yeah, a little roll. You lean a little closer to inspect the jars. They mostly contain malformed and mutated animals pickled in formaldehyde. Three-headed kitten, some kind of ferret or weasel with 8 legs, twisted Mobius loop snake without a head or tail. Weirdly, crazy stuff. One shelf seems devoted to huge, gross, pale grubs, like fat, featureless white worms the size of a sweet potato. The one on the end is larger than the others and has shiny black eyes. Someone has painted its face in an apparent parody of clown makeup. Yuck. The pasty white face has been painted with little blue triangles over and under the eyes. The creature has a long, thin slash of a mouth as well, and the area around has been painted with bright red lipstick. The black eyes flash red as the thing suddenly thrashes in its jar, spinning to face you and stretching its mouth open, revealing rows of yellow shark teeth. You stumble back with a cry of shock. Yeah. I got you pretty good there, buddy. What is that? It ain't a real creature. It's made of rubber and clay and doll parts and such. Got an electromagnet on the shelf to move it with. Takes a little push button gizmo out of his pocket to show you. Should have seen your face. You about jumped right out of your boots. Clowns are the worst, man. Wait, do something else. Are we looking at something else? Oh, this is something different. Peeking surreptitiously under the shelf, you didn't see any evidence of an electromagnet or other such device. Spooky. It's actually a living thing. What's this eye man doing? This guy's a startling sight, even for a circus freak show. His entire head is one enormous eyeball. As you look him over, he stares back at you. Not that he's got much choice. Hello there, I'm Fozzie. How's it going? Can you talk? Guess not. So, this circus gig, how do you like it? His hands slowly curl into fists, and the knuckles turn white with tension. I see. Understand, I mean. Do you blink? Or wink, I guess? I guess not. Move a little to the side and lean over the rope to get a closer look at the eye. It's basically just what he seems to be at first glance. Guy with a giant eyeball for a head. You do notice 2 things, though. First, he has an odd lump at the, well, what you would call the base of the skull if he had one. Sort of crumpled, fleshy mass the size of a fist. With a squint and some examination, it almost looks like the crushed and shriveled vestigial remains of a human head. Second thing you notice is his ankles are locked to the legs of his stool, and the legs of the stool are bolted to the ground. Weirdly foreboding. I can keep talking. Were you born that way? Sorry, I guess it's a pretty personal question. Here's another one. What did it say? How's it hanging? kill. See you around, buddy. This man is neatly dressed, though his suit is a bit threadbare and out of fashion. Smoking a pipe and leafing through a magazine. When you stop to look at him, he nods amicably. Why, hello there. Welcome to the sideshow. My name's Douglas. Hi, I'm Fozzie. Delighted to meet you. So, well, are you perhaps trying to think of a polite way to ask what's wrong with me? Yeah, you got me. Don't worry, Fozzie. I am in a sideshow after all. It's an obvious and natural question. Wait a minute. You said that last bit without moving your lips. You ventriloquist? Not at all. Allow me to demonstrate. Stands up and turns around. His back is the same as his front. That is, his suit has been tailored with two front sides. He has another face on the back of his head. His hair cut and parted appropriately. Ta-da! As he sits back down, his knees and other joints crack and pop loudly as they reverse themselves. Douglas winces slightly, though certainly not as much as you'd expect. Extra dialogue for the clown mirror on the left. I'll have to check on it. What in the... Surprising, yes? A bit, yeah. How's that even possible? Douglas shrugs, holds his pipe up to the now back of his head, so his other face can take a puff. Are you, what's the phrase, Siamese twins? Not exactly. It's difficult to describe, I'm afraid. Two minds in one body, with two faces? It'd be closer to the truth to say two instances of the same mind, with, as you say, two faces. You're right, that doesn't make any sense at all. The other face chuckles, and Douglas holds his magazine behind his back. Took some getting used to, that much is quite certain. Were you born like this? I would rather not discuss how I came to be this way, if you don't mind. Okay, sorry. No apology necessary. Your knees must be a wreck. Surgery was necessary to prevent them to bend in both directions. Sounds worse than it feels, I assure you. Why are you in the slideshow? A regular suit and a haircut you could easily pass for normal. Well, I have a contract. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot the clown making a gesture. We didn't catch what it was. Douglas clears his throat. Plus, well, it's quite the life, you know. Free room and board. Travel the world. And you meet such interesting people. He's kept prisoner. Looks like it's all the same dialogue. What's this box, lady? There's a lady here with a head sticking out of a hole in a large metal box. She nods politely at you. Hello. Hello there. Enjoying the carnival? Well, it's interesting. She smiles lightly. Yes, I'm sure it is. Can I ask you something? Certainly. What's your name? I'm Janet. And you? I'm Fozzie. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Fozzie. Why are you in a box? It's a rather personal question, isn't it? Oh, sorry. I'm only teasing, dear. Would you like to see inside? Oh boy. Sure. Janet whistles to signal the clown and he moseys over. He unlocks the door in the front of the box and throws it open with a theatrical flourish. Inside, instead of Janet's body, you see a tangled, complicated assortment of glass tubes and pipes, ticking clockwork gears and pumps. Liquids of various colors, mostly red, slosh through the tubes. A large bellows near the top inflates, then begins to slowly deflate. Well, what do you think? Some kind of trick, right? You fold it up behind a mirror in there or something? No trick. Clown chuckles and walks around the back of the box, opens the hatch and waves at you through it, and saunters back to his place by the shelves. It's horrifying. It's horrifying, like something out of a nightmare. Yes, that's an accurate description. I'm sorry. I hope I haven't insulted you. No offense taken. I've only seen it myself once, in a mirror. It took quite a while to get used to the situation. How'd this happen? Were in some kind of terrible accident? I'm sorry, I can't talk about that. Of course, sorry, it must be a painful memory. Her calmly composed face creases into a very slight grimace as she shoots a sidelong glance at the clown. Yes. It's nice to meet you, Janet. So long. Hello again, Janet. Any more questions? How are you feeling? If you're referring to my condition, don't worry, I've grown accustomed to it, more or less. You watch the various liquids slosh about in their tanks and pipes for a minute. Weird. Gross. But it's indeed education. Got anatomical learning. Nice to meet you, Janet. We're basically a scientist now. You know what makes a human being tick? And how to stop one from ticking to come to that. 3 melee attack. Nice. Okay. What's this clown mirror got for us? You look in the mirror again, and the clown is still there, staring. Very slowly, his mouth opens to a wide grin, revealing multiple rows of yellow-pointed shark-like teeth. Not wanting to keep looking, but unwilling to turn your back on it, you slowly sidle away until it's no longer visible. Swallowing hard, you approach the mirror again. It's empty. Not only is the clown you gone, you don't show a reflection at all. There's a window the whole time. Spooky. Oh, this one's different too. Look in the mirror again. See your limbs stretched out like taffy, twisted around like the tentacles of an octopus. You can hear your joints creaking and your muscles feel like they've gone through a ringer. Gain an effect, sore. -10 maximum HP. Oh no. Oh, this. Oh, this is the same one. Just an amusing mirror. Anything else with the eggs? No. Anything else here? No. Just a strange no magnets. Yeah, got the clown guy too. Based on his attitude, uniquely combining attentiveness and extreme boredom, seems this clown's job is to keep an eye on the sideshow exhibits. Howdy, fella. Welcome to the sideshow. Thanks. What's to see in here? Well, down to the left we have exhibition. Our collection of spooky warped mirrors. Right here we have exhibits of clown eggs and pickled punks. And further down to the right is our freak show. Feel free to explore it. I'll be here if you got any questions. No question. What's with those weird mirrors? Ain't they a riot? That's what they call an optical illusion, as I understand it. It has to do with the way the light reflects off of them. 100% sure that what I saw can't be explained by the reflection of light. No telling what you might see if you look long. Oh boy, if you just keep looking, what'll happen? What about these people? You mean the freaks? Ain't they a scream? The one with the giant eyeball head's my favorite. Nice quiet fella. If you have any questions about the other two, feel free to ask them personally. Wouldn't want to be telling tales out of school. Since the eye guy can't talk though, you can ask me about him if you want. Does he ever blink? You mean wink? And nope, no eyelids. Gotta toss a bucket of water over him once in a while so you don't get too dry. It does look a bit dry now that you mention it. Yeah, it's getting about that time. Excuse me for a minute. Oh, can we touch the eggs now? Since the clown's distracted, you take the opportunity to get a closer look at the eggs. You notice 3 things about them. Firstly, they're too large to be chicken eggs. no idea what kind of eggs they are. Secondly, they've all been broken and very meticulously glued back together. They almost look like they've been reassembled after something hatched out of them. And thirdly, one of the eggs features a pattern of red triangles that you recognize. It's the same as the clown version of yourself that you saw in that mirror earlier. You quickly step back as the guard clown returns. Gives you a fair amount of side-eye but doesn't say anything. That's a bit weird. Tell me more about Eye Boy. What can you tell me about him? Not much, to be afraid. He joined us, about a year ago, maybe a little less. Where'd he come from? No idea. Weird, ain't it? I think a fellow looks like that, you would have heard about him in the papers, right? Sure is mysterious. How'd he get like that? Couldn't tell ya. But you got a theory, at least. Well, maybe he saw something no human fella should ever see. That's a spooky line. Why is he locked to his chair? Ah, you noticed that, did ya? Real shame, that is. Fella's a bit unpredictable. Has a violent spell every once in a while. Don't you worry, None. I'm keeping an eye on him, eh? Okay, what about the eggs? It's a traditional clown thing. There's a placard there next to him that explains in detail. Don't get too close, please. They're fragile. Look at these things in the jars. That's what we call in the business pickled punks. A menagerie of strange and twisted creatures such as you've never seen, like. Captured and preserved and on display for your entertainment and edification. That's how the boss says it. Are they real? As real as they come, eh? That's about it, then, eh? I can send him back there. Camilla, to listen a little bit closer. No, just the eggs. Wait, this is something different. That tears it. These clowns aren't regular people dressed up as clowns because of some kind of carnival tradition. These are for real demon clowns, like the ones in old stories. You're basically in a clown hive. This is bad. Real bad. If they figure out that you know about them, real bad. Don't know why we had to look at that twice to figure that out. If we do it again. I didn't say it that time. So these guys are demon clowns, eh? Spooky. Red Hots, calls the clown behind this food stand. Red Hots, footlongs, 2 kinds of mustard. Also a small sign says, lost and found. The clown grins and gestures at a little charcoal grill behind him. Howdy, sir. Interested in a hot foot-long sausage. How much are they? $2.50 meat. With your choice of condiments. What are the condiments? Got onions, pickle relish, 2 kinds of mustard, and 2 kinds of ketchup. Wait, you said 2 kinds of mustard before. What kind of mustards? Brown, yellow, and blue. Blue mustard. Looks like I'm all out of the blue, sorry. Really like the word kinds of. Yeah. What about 2 kinds of ketchup? Yep, got both ketchup and catsup. What are they made of? What do you mean? They're pork. What else do you make sausage out of? Regular pork or long pork? That gives you a long, chilly look. I'm sure sure I don't know what you're implying, sir? It takes a real long pig to make a long sausage. They're actually a foot long, 12 inches. There's a lot of guys say that, but I'm just gonna stop you right there. Seeing as there's ladies and children present, you want one or not? Let's see what's lost and found. Oh, sure thing. What'd you lose? Bottle cap. Clown pulls a wooden box up from under the counter and looks inside. Appears you're in luck. This one yours? Puts the box on the counter you see and turns back to his grill for a moment. Box contains a bottle cap, a pocket knife, a handkerchief, and smelling salts. This will take the bottle cap. Don't take everything yet, there's an extra interaction after cotton candy gotcha. Guess they get angry if you take all of them, eh? Cold drinks, calls the clown behind his food stand. Ice cold sarsaparilla in bottles. Howdy, sir. Care to treat yourself to an ice cold soft drink? Said you're selling them in bottles? That's right. A newfangled crown cork bottle caps and all. Do you make the drinks yourself? If you're asking if you have a wagon dedicated to brewing and bottling 3 different kinds of sodas in our traveling carnival, no. We stock up as we pass through large towns. What kinds do you have? I've got root beer, ginger beer, and sarsaparilla. How about diet energy drinks? Nope. What about strawberry? Nope. Snozzleberry? Cherry? What about rhubarb? Energy drinks? Orange cream? Vanilla? Key lime? Tap water? Key lime? Tap water? Grape? Vanilla? Blue raspberry? Doesn't seem like he has much. What kinds do you have again? Root beer, ginger ale, and sarsaparilla. How much of it? 205 neat. It's for the deposit on the bottle. I mean, why not? I'll take one. Let's take a sarsaparilla. Gonna Paparari Lar. Is it off-brand? You're never sure how to spell this, and you still aren't. Let's see. Now we gotta see what the dogs are. Okay, take one. Help yourself to condiments. Large pork sausage with your choice of condiments. Looks like they use all out of the blue mustard. Really wanted to try it. Cotton candy, calls the clown behind this food stand. Then he makes a wheeze noise with a slide whistle. Come try this just invented confectionery delight. Clown blows the slide whistle again as you approach. Step right up, fella. Step up and try one of the world's newest candy sensations. Might be able to boost my moxie. Maybe. I do have quite a bit of food. I should check that out. Well, what is this? Cotton candy. The finest in several senses of the world. Spun sugar. Created through a revolutionary new process. It's so light and sweet and fluffy. It's like eating a butterfly's dreams and kitten wishes. But it's not actually made out of cotton. What? No. Cotton is indigestible, no matter how much chocolate you cover it with. Found that out the hard way, didn't you? How do you make it? That's a metal box with a wild funnel coming out of the top. This little machine right here. Can't tell you how it works, much as I'd like to brag. It's a trade secret. You invented it? Not as such. A couple dentists down south here were the first ones. Dentists, go figure. But after hearing about it, I managed to figure out how it works. Made a few improvements for my design too. I'm really curious. Sorry, fella. Secrets in these boxes are for nobody's eyes but my own. I'll be happy to sell you some cotton candy though. Just 300 neat. Why not? Clown puts a slide whistle down on the counter, ducks underneath, and comes back up with a paper cone, which he holds in the mouth of the pedal box. Pulls down a lever, and the machine makes a thin, squealing sound as a glittering white sponge sugar collects around the paper cone in a fluffy cloud. Here you go. Enjoy. There's a speed. Even sugar tastes better on a stick. You're damn right. This clown you're selling are rubber toy balloons. Wait, is it the same clown as before? It looks identical. Is he following you around? If you yoink his slide whistle and point it in the lost and found, you can sneak peek at his secret. But you gotta buy 2 cotton candies though. I don't have the money to do that, I don't think. Yeah, 300 meat. I do have to go out and grind properly anyways, so you can come back for that one. Weren't you on the other side of the midway just now? Oh no, that's the other balloon guy. Just dress alike and use the same face paint. Should we fool ya? Grins and gives you a big exaggerated wink. But they said it's taboo to wear the same face. Tell me any more about your circus. Oh, no, same guy as before. See you around, clown. Talk with me on the other side. Just keeps going in. Oh yeah, I guess we'll talk to this guy. On the other side of the midway just now? Oh, nope, it's the same balloon guy. Just dress alike and use the same face paint. Did you fool ya? It's an exaggerated wink. It's the same thing, isn't it? Tell me more. Yeah, it's the same things. It's a bit weird. What's up, little kid? Hi, sir. Did you find my lucky bottle cap? Is this the one? That's it. Thank you, sir. Hello again, sir. Say, that's a real nice balloon. You want to trade? I'll give you my lucky bottle cap for it. Sure. Thanks again, sir. Just a bottle cap, dude. Presumably this belonged to that kid. You can't imagine there's more than one person around who would be so into a bottle cap they'd hang it on a keychain. Sells for 1 meat. Can we equip it? Doesn't seem like it. Well, we've got a cap now. So, what are our stats at? 26, 11, 13. Can we boost our muscle? Muscle by 6, that'll be enough. Oh, and that's only 4. Five to everything, that's pretty nice. Moxie, Mystic Armory. Yeah, it looks like it's probably just gonna be that one. This is beach from a cow that's literally a demon. Are you sure you want to eat this? Yeah. Eat the steak. It's extremely spicy in a way that riot spray is extremely spicy. For some reason you don't mind so much and chow down regardless. You feel a spike of pain in your stomach. Alright. Let's do it. Hit it extremely hard. Pick up the mallet, toss it end over end, and catch it a couple of times to test its weight. And casually slam it on the lever. Ding! Well, I'll be. It's a genuine muscle you got done, you fella. Looks like you're a winner. Show will be starting soon, so don't miss it. Thanks. To do it again, I'll get an item. Says it's the same price. Let's see. Ah, so you've already got a ticket to Barnaby Bob's show. Wasn't limited to one a patron. Let me give you our other grand prize. A large and reasonably well-made teddy bear. 4 muscle, 4 me thee as an offhand. This toy stuffed bear is not what you call quality. It's about the best you'll ever get from a carnival game. Nice job. It's just 4 extra muscle. That's pretty sweet. Well, let's see. Should we do the stage or should we steal this stuff? Again, gives you a bear for this type of attack. Ah, I see. So you get like a mystic bear and a gun bear. Makes sense. Get enough of the cotton candy first. Okay, we'll do that. Let's go punch some skillies. Because I do feel like once we go in there, something's going to change. So it'd probably be... Let's see... All Dead is a place we can go. It's also that trash can that I forgot we have a thing to deal with. Or maybe deal with. So we smell sweet now. Oh good, disgusting old hat. Style of cat the army used to use she to house soldiers, but doesn't anymore. Some decades hence it will be lost to history and then reinvented from scratch. Pistol damage, okay. Could come in handy at some point. Let's beat up some skellies. Jeez, we do a ton of damage now. Oh, this is gonna give us some new meat. Just XP. Suppose we could go sell stuff. Actually, I've got a whole bunch of stuff from the mine, don't I? Like rocks. Yeah, unrefined meat nugget. It says just to sell it. Well, there you go. Guess we'll head to... Where can we sell that? Guess Dynamite Dams. There's a campsite off in the distance. It appears to have been very comprehensively trampled to ruin. Big money time. Heck yeah. Oh, can we not sell to it? Guess we'll go all the way back. Found a crate lying by the side of the trail. Its lid knocked loose. Fell off the back of a cart, limited, stenciled on the side. Seems a bit on the nose. But hey, free stuff is free stuff. Ranch punch and ranch dressing. Let's make shmoney. Oh wait, did I just have to... I just had to press it on this side, didn't I? Oh well. Let's see. Where is our meat? Jeez, I have way too much junk. Anything else to sell? I guess anything worth selling. Anything's worth more than like 100 maybe. Doesn't seem like it. Okay. So that's probably all we'll need then, eh? 300 to buy the cotton candy. You always farm snakes, you have to sell on 100 of snake livers. Yikes. I guess the snakes do die pretty quick, eh? Oh, we saw nothing across the entire map. That was a bit weird. Let's see. Let's buy us the second one. Okay, okay. Why are there two separate things? Steal is wits. Snake farm area similar to Fort All Dead or the Daveyard. I feel like I've seen... Was that like the Snake Gulch or something like that? Or the Snake Pit? Yeah. Cloud puts a slide whistle down on the counter and ducks underneath. Quickly snatch the whistle and slip it in your pocket. Snake Spring. Okay, I haven't been there, I don't think. Hey, where's my slide whistle? Oh man, I swear I put it down right here. Poor guy. Still, it's probably the only source of real joy in that clown's life. Sorry, buddy. Alright, show me lost and found. You monster. I mean, he's a clown. He doesn't have rights. Find it by watering near Butterfield Ranch. Oh, okay. Because I haven't seen all this stuff down that way. Okay, oh. It's my pocket knife. Take the pocket knife. Thanks, buddy. What else we got? Oh, my handkerchief. I've lost it. A hanky. And a bottle of selling smalts, as everyone brings to the circus. Oh, I can put the slide whistle in. Let's do it. Nope, it's a different one. Thanks anyway. Can you tell them about it? It's a different smelling salt. It smells different. You know, I think I saw a slide whistle. It was in the Lost and Found box over at a sausage stand. What? Really? Oh gosh, wait here a minute. Clown runs over to the sausage stand. You quickly duck around the counter and open the front of the metal box. What you see inside is not what you expected. You see a fat, paper-white spider the size of a cantaloupe. It's lying on its back, feebly struggling against the straps that bind its leg to the floor of the box. Slowly pull the lever. A rod moves inside the box, pressing down on the spider's abdomen. The spider emits a thin, squealing sound and squirts something that sure looks like spun sugar out of its anus and up into the funnel on top of the box. Delicious. Quickly shut the box and dart back to the front of the counter just before the clown returns. Gives you a momentary suspicious look, but is quickly distracted by the joy of getting his slide whistle back. Whee! You were right. Thank you very much. Clown carefully puts the slide whistle in his shirt pocket, ducks underneath the counter, and comes up with a paper cone, which he holds in the mouth of the metal box. Pulls down a lever in the box makes a thin, squealing sound as something resembling glittering white spun sugar collects around the paper in a cone in a fluffy cloud. Thanks. Not sure if I want to eat it. It gives us speed, though. It's good stuff. Alright, let me get my smelling salts. Thanks, buddy. This is hanky, dude. Thankfully, the previous owner of this does not appear to have gotten any use out of it. pocket knife like this one isn't going to be useful as a weapon, but you never know when it might come in handy for something else. Plus, it was free. It sure was. Alright, let's go see the show. Ticket, please. Ticket for what? Barnaby Bob's Stunt Spectacular. What's that? The boss does a show. Yes? Yeah. What kind of show? Knife tricks, mostly. Here's my ticket. Okay, go on in. Show will start soon. Then he comes in with us. Benches must be for the audience. Are we the only person in the audience? Means we're going to the volunteer no matter what. The same muscular clown that was guarding the entrance to the stage area earlier doesn't look like he's gonna let you backstage. That's unfortunate. You take a seat, and a smattering of other patrons appear and sit down as well. After a minute or two, there's a crash of cymbals, and a clown runs in from the backstage curtain, jumps up onto the stage. In contrast to the other clown's colorful clothing, his is relatively simple. Black wool trousers and a bright crimson shirt under a pale tan leather jacket with a fringe on his sleeves and a red heart painted on the shoulder. His face paint is plain white without any colored accents, contrasting his curled black mustache and thin goatee. A snappy silk top hat with a rakish tilt tops off his outfit. He doffs his hat and bows with a deep theatrical flourish. The small audience claps politely. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. And welcome one and all to Barnaby Bob's perfectly normal traveling circus sideshow. I hope you've been enjoying the attractions and distractions of our little traveling carnival. And now it's time for a star performance, the main attraction. Ladies and gents, put your hands together for... A loud rumble starts as he gestures to the curtain, and then the cymbals crash again. Clown puts his hat back on with a chuckle. Me, Barnaby Bob. Much obliged, much obliged. You're far too kind. I haven't even shown you anything yet. With a laugh, he flips a large Bowie knife into the air. Didn't even see where he pulled it from. The knife glitters as it spins. He catches it and flips it in the air again, this time catching and balancing it on its point, on the tip of one finger. He holds that pose, very still for a moment, then jerks his hand out of the way. The knife thunks into the wood of the stage floor, deep enough that he has to give it a jerk from side to side before he can yank the blade free. He winks broadly to the audience. Wouldn't be any fun if they weren't sharp, would it, ladies and gents? Pulls two more knives from his jacket and begins a flashing and elaborate knife juggling act. 3 spinning blades somehow turn into 4, and then his hat is added into the mix, floating lightly through the cascade of knives without a single scratch. He finishes the routine by catching 2 of the knives in each hand and allowing his hat to fall nearly to the ground, before catching it on the tip of his boot and kicking it back into the air onto the top of his head. Now there's some applause. I believe I've earned it. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it took a lot of hats to get where I am today. Chuckles as he adjusts his hat back to its original rakish tilt. Now for the grand finale. For this, I'll need a volunteer from the audience. A few hands go up. Barnaby Bob ignores and looks directly at you. How about you, sir? Oh boy. I feel like if we decline, surely he's still gonna take us, right? So let's just go. Okay. Good, I like a brave one. Step right up onto the stage here. Your name, please? Fozzie Barkley. It's a real pleasure to finally meet you, Fozzie Sneaky Barkley. A couple of clowns haul a large wooden panel about 7 feet tall and 4 foot wide up onto the stage. Stand it up vertically behind you and stay there, holding it steady. It has 2 holes in it slightly above the waist level, and a lot of knife marks. Press your back flat up against the wood, please, and put your hands through the holes. You do so. The holes are just a fraction too high, so it's not very comfortable. Then one of the clowns pulls your arms back tighter and ties them together with rough hemp, so it becomes much more uncomfortable for a variety of reasons. Don't worry, it's just to make sure you don't make any sudden and unexpected movements. Wouldn't want that, would we? Fret not, son. Everything's under control. Steps up close to you and adjusts your collar, brushes a little dust off your shoulders. My control. You know, Fozzie, I've got a sharp customer through here from time to time, but my, you're the sharpest I've seen yet. However, I bet a shiny silver dollar I've got something up my sleeve that's even sharper. His pupils narrow to vertical slits as he grins at you, feeling rows of pointed yellow shark teeth. As he turns away, you can see that the heart on his shoulder of his leather jacket is drawn with an arrow through it and the word Mom. It doesn't look painted on. You struggle a little, but your arms are too tightly bound. The rough hemp rope digs into your wrists. Barnaby Bob strolls to the other end of the stage and turns to face you. Now, don't you worry. It'll all be over soon. Just don't move. He has a knife in his hand again, gives it a few twirls and flips. Light reflected from the blade glitters in his eyes. Then, without warning, he hurls it at you. The knife hits the wood before you can even blink, a hair's breadth from your left ear. We're a brave one, we're staring him down. Barnaby Bob grins at you as the crowd applauds. Another knife appears in one hand and an apple in the other. Tosses the apple to one of the stagehands, who carefully balances it on top of your head. Time for the old William Tell routine. Bit of a cliche, perhaps, but there's a reason it's a classic, ladies and gentlemen. The crowd watches with rapt attention as he flourishes the knife, spinning it and flipping it behind his back. Then, faster than you can register, thwonk. Cold apple juice dribbles into your hair and down the back of your neck. 2 for 2. What do you say, Fozzie? Shall we go for one more? Just keep staring. Barnaby Bob pulls out another knife and gives it a quick stropping across the pale leather sleeve of his jacket, then whips a colorful spotted handkerchief from his pocket, blindfolds himself. This time his smile is much colder. I advise you to watch closely, Fozzie Barkley, since you're the only one of us who can. The crowd laughs, but you don't really hear it. The knife spins in his hand, this time, either because of the adrenaline or because he's actually moving slower. You can see the motion of his arm as he throws it. He twists his wrists in an odd way that you don't think he did before. The knife is flying at you. The knife is flying directly at your right eye. Oh boy. Do we flinch or do we not move? I mean, if we don't move, there goes our eye, right? Dare you not to move? Oh boy. I mean, it's all part of the show, right? It's not like... I guess we could, like, we're only restrained by the arms. We could, you know, flinch out of the way and dodge that. But it's also going so fast. Ban flinching. I was kind of thinking to go with don't move anyways, but I guess we gotta now. The knife, incredibly, swerves at the last possible moment. Thunk! You can feel the wood shake from the force as it stabs into the board. The metal is cold against your right cheek. Audience erupts into cheers as Barnaby Bob removes his blindfold and pumps a fist triumphantly. One of the stagehand clowns unties your wrists and helps you get your arms out of the holes. Bob takes your hand and raises it to the air victoriously. Well now, ain't he a good sport, folks? And as brave a target I've ever had. Take a bow, Fozzie Barkley. You bow to the cheering crowd, carefully keeping your eyes on Barnaby Bob. He bows as well, removing his hat with an elaborate flourish, then he takes a slip of paper out of it. As a token of appreciation, I'd like to give our star volunteer a gift, a year's supply of dynamite. Use it in good health. As he hands you the coupon, the clown leans in close to your ear and whispers, "This was the only warning you'll get, boy." Barnaby Bob waves and blows kisses to the crowd as he climbs down from the stage. Then he disappears through the backstage curtain. The audience gradually disperses. Spooky. I guess it makes it worth it then, because the supply of dynamite was 5k up front. And we spent 5k to get in here. Saved a lot of meat. I mean, it was 5k, wasn't it? Wait, he allowed us back stage. Was it 3k? No, it was definitely 5k. We had 5k somehow. The trailer's probably Barnaby Bob's office. Wagon is old but well maintained. Brass plaque on the door reads, "Barnaby Bob, confirm your suspicions." Well, let's give it a peek. See Barnaby Bob sitting at a desk. Seems to be inspecting a large map, but can't make out any details from here. Be nice to Bob. He was kind of nice to us, wasn't he? We'll knock politely. "Come on in," Barnaby Bob calls. You open the door and walk into Barnaby Bob's office. He looks up from his desk, surprised to see you. "You? Here I thought I'd made myself perfectly clear the last time we met, and yet you knock politely and walk straight into the lion's mouth. You're either extremely brave or extraordinarily foolish, boy. Both, I might have hazard to guess. I've got some questions that need answered. And you think I'm going to answer them? If I didn't find you amusing, I'd vanished you off the face of this earth for what little you know already." I appreciate that, but I can't just leave this situation unresolved. What curiosity did to the cat is going to seem like a Sunday picnic compared to what it'll do to you if you anger me, boy. Go ahead and ask your questions. But bear in mind, I already gave you a fair warning. What? Who are you? He smiles sarcastically. "Why, I'm Barnaby Bob. At your service, sir. You know what I mean. And if my estimation of your intelligence was not entirely off the mark, you already know the damn answer. You're wasting my time and yours, and you have precious little. What are you doing here?" "Straight to the heart of the matter." "Well, now I had you pegged as a clever one, so why don't you tell me?" Here because of the cows. Here to take over. I'd assume because of the cows, right? Because like the clowns back in the day would fight with cows or something at the rodeos. Perhaps you got a brain rattler out in that skull of yours after all, boy. That's correct. The cows came home, as you say, and we followed them. Why? Don't disappoint me now you've impressed me, kid. Think about it. Age-old enemy that you've been fighting since time, out of mind ups and leaves. No farewells, no postcard. Wouldn't you want to know what the hell was going on? You don't know? Dear, oh dear, I've gone and said something I probably shouldn't have. Buddy, you're treading on some dangerously thin ice right now. Hope you're thanking your lucky stars that I consider you essentially insignificant. You can hear those gears ticking in that 3-pound dog's dinner you call brain, son. That's my turn to ask a question. How are you going to convince me that I shouldn't just make you disappear like a fart in a tornado? Well, make it good, Fozzie Barkley. Make it good, because you get one chance at this. So why shouldn't he kill us? It'd be a waste of his time. We have friends in high places, dangerous friends, or he needs me. Why would he need me? So, I guess we're out there to fight the cows too. Friends in high places, we could be talking about partner. I don't think that really has anything to do with anything. Waste of his time, I feel like that's just provoking him. I think I'm gonna go with you need me. Do I now? And what, pray tell, do I need you for? The freak show is plenty full. There aren't enough of you to be an army. Just a scouting party, a reconnaissance, here to gather information. Yes, and? You can't do that efficiently. Not the way you guys look. You stand out too much. You need a human scout. Don't you play games with me, Sonny Jim? You're talking to a Barnaby Bob, Duke of Hell, and I can make you your worst personal nightmares look like a choir of softly singing angels. It seems like kind of a dangerous situation to be in. Kind of selling our soul to the devil here. Tell him we're serious. I'm serious. Look, I'm not your enemy, the cows are. If you're after the cows, not humans, then you aren't my enemy either. The enemy of my enemy. Can't imagine we'll ever be friends, Bob. But so long as it's mutually profitable, I think we can come to an arrangement. Promise to leave the people of this world alone. I'll tell you anything I find out about the cows. Gotta hand it to you, kid. You may well be the first human being to ever leave old Barnaby Bob speechless. So we got a deal? Alright, I agree. Won't make trouble for the humans. You bring me anything of interest you find about the cows. Hell, if it's good, I might even pay you. You're a smart fella, Fozzie Barkley. You better be smart enough to know what'll happen if you double-cross me. Mama didn't raise a fool. Good for her. Shows you the map on his desk. It's a location circled in red not far from Dirtwater marked Tannery. This'll get you started. It's an old tannery away south of here. Send a few of the fellas there already. Go have a look. If you find anything worth seeing, you let me know. One thing, you're strictly undercover. I won't be telling my boys about you. Not that I could easily get a message to the ones on the field anyhow. If you need to defend yourself against them, well, so be it, and good luck to you. We got a new boss. I have limited reserve both time and patience, so I recommend you ace neither one, Fozzie Barkley. Kill some cows if you're interested in bounties. Yes, I'll be delighted to pay you for proof of your kills, Fozzie Barkley. See what you brought me. So you can give him cow tongues, fangs, or all my fangs. Give him all my fangs. Well, now I suppose I'll have to fashion myself a necklace or something, I suppose. Anything else I can take off your hands? Tongue. Can't say I care for the manner of delivery. Give him the rings. Give him all the rings. Oh, shine gold. Made all the shinier by spite. Well done. Is that all we can do? Okay, nothing else I can do. This is much more smart than when I did it. If you're really rude to him, he takes back the supply of dynamite. Oh no. That would suck. Half of Barnaby Bob's books are about juggling, balloon animal patterns, and other clown techniques. The other half are bound in human skin. I see. Safe is warm to the touch, and you don't recognize the symbols on the dial. Spooky. Well then. Makes no moves to stop your aggress. It is a bit weird that the clown didn't stop us, but I guess it's like, by not flinching, Barnaby Bob found us worthy or something, and that's why the clowns are letting us through. So we're now one of them. Alright, anything else to do here? Let's talk to this guy one more time. What colors do you have? They're all red. Okay, same guy. talk to partner before we leave. Stick around here and keep an eye on the exit, I see. You also get kicked out of the circus, makes sense, yeah. Surprised he doesn't just straight up kill you. What's up, buddy? Just sort of glares at you. Jumping Jonah, these things have got a bigger operation going than I expected. I think we should check it out. Ain't much fun to get going up there, but I reckon I'll sleep better knowing what they're up to. Got that right. Let's see. So Danny's Tannery is the place to go. I think I'll stop by that campsite we saw earlier. Certainly is destroyed. This knapsack seems to have taken a lot of abuse recently. Most of the contents are trashed from being stomped on. I do find a dented can of potted meat, though. I also notice that the knapsack has a knife sheath strapped to the side, but you don't see the knife anywhere. Campfire has been thoroughly stomped on and kicked. Someone's real serious about fire safety in the desert. If you feel like doing grinding, hardly recommend looking for snake springs at the Butterfield Ranch. Oh yeah, that's what you said before, in the snake area. If you find I need it, it might be a good idea then. Keep that in mind. I guess maybe I should probably wander around there now before I forget, just to find it. And then, if I need it, I can be back. Tent is a real mess. Looks like it was trampled by a whole herd of cows. Something odd about it, though. Yikes. I think maybe this used to be a person. Diagnosis doc. Cause of death, hit by a freight train. The only tracks I see are cow tracks, though. Could have been cows, I suppose. The leg missing, though. Cows are meat eaters. Neither are trains. Cow tracks lead away from the mangled corpse. Probably wouldn't be hard to follow them. Follow the cow tracks for 100 yards or so, after which they stop suddenly. There doesn't seem to be anything of interest nearby. It's a bit weird. Surely there's more to it than just this. Wait. More thorough inspection reveals dusty boot prints in the tattered canvas. Cows don't typically wear boots. It's a bit weird. Well, what if we go the opposite direction? Since you have a reason to believe these tracks may be a fake, you could either follow them or head in the opposite direction. Head in the opposite direction for about half a mile and discover another campsite. This one occupied. We approach the camp cautiously and realize that the campers are rodeo clowns. Ugh. Well, that solves the mystery at least. Looks like there's 3 of them, unless there are more hiding. They don't seem particularly high on their guard, so you could probably get the drop on them if you wanted to roll an ambush style. Barnaby Bob says he wasn't going to tell any of the other clowns you work with. So it seems like your choice is either to attack them or play dumb about the whole circus thing. I mean, wouldn't make any sense to play dumb, would it? Wouldn't gain anything from that. Let's have a clown ambush. Let's go. Wait, why is that a second? It didn't give me any dialogue or anything, it just says okay now. Clown with mooks, a knife clown, and a clown with a gun. Let's see, we could probably just up and kill one of them. Little 1, 2, 3. Since you already did the circus route, there's no reason to interact with them. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. They'd probably tell us, hey, we came from a circus up that way, go see it, type of thing, right? beef it up. Give this guy the old 1, 2, 3. Oh, we broke the barrel of that. Give him a good bonk. Clowns drown. Greatest enemy to cow kind, a clown with a gun. He seems like a dangerous dude. It's one pack of demonic rodeo clowns that won't be troubling people anymore. And boy, you did not expect me thinking that sentence today. Poke around the campsite for a bit, but don't find anything of value apart from a leader's knife and a ticket to the circus. Well, a harmonica maybe, but that clown had his lips all over it. Ugh. Find a note in one of the lead clown's pockets here. It seems to be orders to check on an abandoned tannery not far from Dirtwater. Probably a bad idea to let these guys wander around your town, so maybe you should investigate. I see. So you could have basically gone around the entire circus thing, but you wouldn't have known the truth, right? How's this knife? It's glistening with clown spit. Ugh. People who lick their knives looking dirty, basically the worst people. Ah, it's just a downgrade. Circus ticket. I guess it would have been, like, if you went here first, you could have gotten the ticket and got in for free. If you had known where the circus was. So it would have been nice to be here before, but whatever. Simple 3-man tent which probably sleeps about 40 clowns. That's a good one. What do you say about this partner? Be careful. I'd say something like, clowns are less trustworthy than a... There's no such animal less trustworthy than a genuine clown. Got that right, partner. Okay. Dynamite dance. Oh, got some snakes. Let's beat them up. It's basically just an auto fight because they're weak. Got us a snake liver. Hey, Dan. Do I have to sell the thing? Should be in here somewhere, right? No. Maybe we can't buy it. Gotta use it. There we go, redeem it. Find the nearest authorized dynamite retailer and trade the coupon for an explosives you carry. Got a year's supply of dynamite. Open it up. Should let the real good guys open it. Good point. Alright, chunks of avocado. Grounded dirt water. Let's watch it. Oh, guess let's go give it to the railroad guys. Some thwack thwack noises leads you to the side, and the sight of a golem chopping down a large cactus. When it sees you, it waves its axe at you threateningly and makes some angry sounding noises. Hey, it's a human person. Hey, human person, away to going. It's my cactus that's mine and not yours. Let's talk to him. Hello, how are you? I will not your cactus take it. Good, yes, good, hello. Why are you two chopping a cactus down? Why? What a loss of uses, to building, to burning, to eating, little toothpicks. Give me your axe, buddy. Your axe, I too want it, you need to give it. What? No, an axe is mine, this one. What if I loudly shouting at you and my arms waving and angry things to doing? I would not to liking it. Here is an axe, but this is upsetting. Sorry, I too having a need of it. Probably. What was the axe about? 3 muscle? Not quite as good. Speak the way Half-Life Full Life Consequences. Oh yeah, is that the like the abridged D-Master thing? I can see that. She's an expert whistler, she sure is. You look finding a year's supply of dynamite? Passengers are getting restless. Here you go. Good. Perfect. Let's do the trick just fine. Hang back for a bit while I get the fellows to set up the charges. I'll let you do the honors. Bad fanfiction is a really good Gmod animated. Ah, okay. I can see that. I'll have to look that up sometime. Smee consults with the other workers and they inspect the rocks for a time. Eventually one of them shrugs, pushes the whole crate of dynamite up next to the rocks and wires up a detonator. Alright, let her rip. Wait, don't you have a longer detonator cable? Nope. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Just give me a 3 count before you hit the plunger so I have time to get under the train. Come on, set off those fireworks. What are you waiting for, Independence Day? Okay. We've made a golem. Surveyors didn't say anything about a crazy rock monster. Quick, you're the protagonist, do something about it. Oh boy. Let's go, buddy. It's a very large and very angry looking thing. Guy? Standing here? Apparently it's a little peeved at having a year's supply of dynamite blown up next to its butt while I was sleeping. How are you gonna handle this? You can pulverize it? Crack your knuckles, take a deep breath, and aim your strongest haymaker at the rock monster. Punch blows open a fracture caused by the dynamite. Cascading fault lines will crisscross the creature's surface. The roar of anger and pain, it explodes into fine gravel. Heck yeah, welcome to the gun show. There he goes. Well now. This is as fine as a workday as I've ever seen. Much obliged, friend. We get the rest of this track laid down and head out now. Here, I'll mark our route on the map for you in case our paths happen to cross again. Thanks, but can't I just ride the train? Well, you got a ticket? Ah, just kidding. Of course you don't. Every seat on this train is sold out. Sorry, boss. It's now abandoned. Nothing much to see here now. Looks like the train moved on west. Imagine we can do the same now too. So maybe we can go over here. Neat. I think we could have just walked, but okay. Let's see. Where were we walking? By Butterfields? Give her a nice wander. See a sign that says Snake Spring over yonder. Discovered a new map location. Neat. Let's give it a look through. Walk through the caved-in tunnel. Yeah. I guess it was a tunnel, wasn't it? It just kind of looked like a pile of rocks to me. It really is a snake spring. And this stream of snakes pours out of a hole in the canyon wall. Let's get digging. Aw, these guys are weak. Easy. Snake doesn't have enough skin on you to even bother pulling out your knife. Let's see. It's a bunch of snakes. Well, that one's stronger than the others. Bunch of weak boys. See how this would be a good grinding area. It's pretty quick to kill. Plenty of spleens and bladders. Successfully killed 4 snakes out of infinity snakes. Just infinity more to go. One of these days. What do you think? About what? Snakes pouring out of that hole in the rock over there? Yeah. I think I'm gonna continue to stand over here. It's probably a good thing. They're dark. Once we got it done. Everything up here. There's probably more to find up here somewhere. We got the tannery to do for clown crests. And then of course the actually up here is probably the space parts somewhere in this area. So that's something to do. I think for now I'll head back to Dirtwater. See if we got a quest line about Hellcalf nearby. Let's beat him up. Map gets real full. Yeah. Unexpected. Just gonna see if we got any more quests to line about. Because she did say to talk about town. Hey Lloyd. Need help with anything? Oh. Oops. I always accidentally leave places. Oh right, we got Ellsbury's helmet. I forgot about that. His eyes light up. Well, one of them does. The other's kind of stuck in a perpetual squint. Does this belong to you? Takes the helmet from you. Takes a moment to find his voice. It does. A long time ago. I don't suppose there was anything else where you found that. You mean this? Yeah, that's the stuff. Could I? Sure. Cracks the bottle open and drinks deeply. After a few moments, his demeanor changes entirely. Looks like a man 20 years younger. Never played through as the snake oiler? Oh yeah, that's the gun person, isn't it? Would be interesting to try a different playstyle. Would you like to hear a story? Ellsbury tells you a tale of a philosopher who takes a magical boat to a nightmarish and arid hellscape inhabited by immortal beasts. Something about that story, you really lost yourself in it. Thanks, Ellsbury. He nods. If you ever want to express your gratitude in a more tangible way, you know the trick. Goes back to listening to the piano. So I guess every time I get a bottle of booze, I see. Never did figure out what the stage was all about. Wait, there was a different prompt that showed up there for a second. I don't know what it was for, but it had 2 options, not one. I could have sworn. Ah. Looks like there's no one else from here to do it. We don't need to buy anything. What about a post office? Any mail for me? No. Anything new in the jail? Guess we already did catch everyone. Hey, good to see you, you know? You've really cleaned up the area. Plumb out of bounties for you. Does that mean I get to be sheriff? No. I guess you could be a marshal if you want. Oh, what a coincidence. That's my middle name. Thanks again for your help, Marshal. Guess we're done with that. Hot dog guy. It's not a hot dog. Look at these 6 stats. It's pretty good. But I found I haven't really needed stat ups much. We love Doug. Yeah, man. Not so big on the hot dogs, but Doug himself, pretty good. Actually, there we go. Alright, just cow's junk. Shouldn't drink it. My wife hasn't left me again, he says. Forget this tiny hat to purchase. We still haven't slept, and I feel like we probably should. Oh, we just gave ourselves angry again. I think it's higher than 4 you'll pass out. I thought it was higher than 2 you'll pass out, and then it was higher than 3. Is it because we can get being certain stats or something? Is that pain tolerance, maybe? Some fights makes you angry and your pain tolerance turns how angry. Okay. That's good. We did that on accident and now we're still alive. Didn't lie when I said it was cowboy time? I sure didn't, man. We up in here being cowboys. Let's see what I want to upgrade. Can't get any more AP. Melee attack. Intimidating is pretty good too. Get a little melee. Should maybe upgrade beef up because I do use that a bit. I feel like I want to get gore to be strong at some point, but it's going to cost quite a bit to get there. Like, it's only 5 more right now, and I think it's only like 15 to begin with. And I do like 60 or 80, depending on the person, which is regular melee. It's probably not worth it. Yeah. Let's see what we got left to do. We've got the tannery to do. I don't know if I want to do that just yet. And then I guess there's that army at Fort All Dead that we had to wait the night. So maybe we should sleep. See what that does for once. That was Alice's bed. Oops. Go to sleep. You dream that you're making out with a poem while fleeing from a bag of sticks. Then you're torn apart by rats. You wake up screaming. You wake up refreshed and restored, and hungry and sober. It's finally been 2 days. Morning, partner. Okay, so she just says to go over that way. Sober, life is pain. I mean, I don't think we've drank any alcohol yet in this game. We drank some cow's blood, I'm pretty sure, which I guess maybe that would get you a little drunken. Alright, let's see what these skeletons are up to. Encounter a cowpoke trying to ride her horse up the fortified resurface of a rocky ridge, and they're having a hard time. Give him a push. why you're angry for, perhaps. Dismount your parallel horse and get behind the diagonal one. A couple of heaves and a hoe and the cowpoke crests the ridge. This gives you a grateful tip of the hat and continues on her way. Did a good deed today. It appears that Alice's idea worked. There's not a single skeleton left alive in the entire fort. Didn't know skeletons eat. I didn't know that they crap. But I guess you learn something new every day. And that's 2 things, so you're ahead of the game. I expected there to be a little bit more pomp and ceremony, but I guess that's really all it was. I don't think there was... Yeah, there wasn't like a door we couldn't go through or anything. Can we take their fruit now? No. Okay. I guess the last thing we'll do tonight is one thing that we didn't do last time, which was in the Goblin area. It was Gustavson Gulch. Now that we're not angry, we can do things that might kill us just to be safe. Something at the side of the road catches your attention. It's a slumped over old skeleton wearing a wizard hat. I think you'll agree that's reasonably attention-getting. The skeleton lifts his skull and peers at you. He holds up a rusty old can of beans and scrapes his thumb bone across his first 2 finger bones in the universal gesture for financial transaction. Well, I guess we're intimidated, so we may as well. How about I just take that old can of beans, huh? What are you gonna do about it? Skeleton looks at you dourly and chucks the can of beans into a nearby gorge. He crosses his arms as if to say, what are you gonna do about that? Oh. Sorry, Skeleton Mage. Let's see, I think it was one of the last houses. Oh, we've done that one. Useless building. Theater, we've already done that. Cafe. Oh, hey, we can unlock this. We haven't done this. Enter what turns out to be a cafe and reconstruct a few cups of chicory from their leavings and of various dirty cups and sinks. Stop to wonder why a cafe wouldn't be open at this time of day. See a schedule posted on the wall, and sure enough, it says somebody named Jean is supposed to be working this shift. There always was a shiftless layabout, that Jean. Get it together, Jean. Okay, this is what we didn't do. There's a bunch of gruff goblin voices gruffly griping at each other inside. Oh, and we've got the bomb. I didn't realize that would be like a thing we could do outside of battle. I thought it would just be an item. You open the door and crack and toss the bomb in. A few minutes later, and the fumes settle. Enter the shack and survey the carnage. It's a very profitable carnage. 3 whole goblins worth of carnage. Is that all? Got us a pistol. We already had one of those. Maximum AP. Handy. Treasure cave. This door remaining locked at all times. I think we've done stuff here. Oh, hey. Unlike the other 2 guards, this one's being very attentive and seems very suspicious of you. Also, unlike the other 2 guards, they have a name tag that says Jean. Hey, Jean. Supposed to be working as a cafe today. You forgetting? Oh, wow. Oh, no. The goblin quickly takes off their guard uniform, puts on a cafe uniform, and races out of the cave. Cactus chests. Rare and valuable treasure chest cactus. 1200 meat. 1200 meat. Contains an entire year's supply of dynamite. Wow. Poor G, and hope his boss isn't too mad. Me too. He made an honest mistake, you know? A goblin engagement ring and tiara. 5 spell damage. 2 armor. That's not too exciting. I wonder if speed might be better. Get the 2 speed instead of the 1 muscle. Shiny, distractingly so. Sturdy, but oh man is it ugly. Poor tiara. I think we've been to all the other ones. Cafe, theater, mayor's house. Yeah, we've done that. Useless. Storage. Delicatessen? Ah, that was one of the ones we missed. We don't have any more needles. Let's see if I can buy some real quick. Booze senses alert you to Princess of a Rock. Confused, you move the rock, and sure enough, there's a bottle of booze behind it. Phew, you're afraid for a second their booze sense had been replaced with some kind of rock sense. It's convenient, that. Wait, there's a guy who was hurting on the ground. No needles. What's up, poor man? Guy looks like he's in a lot of pain. You okay, buddy? Pretty sure my leg is broken, so no. What happened? Traffic accident? No, it just sort of broke all of a sudden. Guess I don't get enough vitamins or whatever. Good nutrition can be difficult in this day and age. I'm gonna need some medicine for this. Can you help me? Thank you. There's a mission up north. The nuns there run a little hospital and sell medical supplies. Can you get me some broken leg pills? I knew I needed those for a reason. Well, thanks. I feel like a new man again. Or at least the same man with a new leg. That's good. Go drink some milk or something, okay? You saved a life today. Alright. This has been good, and I do want to keep doing the story. I really want to see what's up with the circus and what's up with the aliens and stuff. But it's getting late, and I think I need to call it before we go all night. So, yeah. Thank you all for hanging about. Thanks for streaming, you're very welcome. Sorry to cut the stream so short when you just got here, Vessi, but it do be like that. Let's see if we got anyone to raid. I followed quite a few new streamers, so hopefully someone will be awake. Ah, same 2 people as usual. We got VGM and D. Let's see. I think I'll send you guys over to D. He's only got 2 viewers right now, so let's give him a nice hello. He's playing Fortnite, which isn't really my game, but he's really good at it, so it'd be fun to see his strategies in that. It's always like I don't get what's going on in the game at all, but watching him play and he's like whipping around and like building stuff, it seems pretty crazy. So let's go say hi. And I'll see you guys 2 days from now with probably some more Final Fantasy.